What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast, bro. How's everybody doing?
Good lord.
On the stream, bro. Let's get some subs going. Golden Kappa Wait, what the fuck? It's never happened! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, get in here! Wait, get in! Everybody get in! It's happening! It's happening! It's happening! Holy shit! Sound the alarms! Yeah, why couldn't this happen? Twitch hates me, bro. This couldn't have happened during when it was gifting bonus subs. Oh my god. Thank you, Fates. Potato, thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lambert just said too much junk food, just get to 10. Yo, okay, it's about to be lit in here. It is about to be lit in here, bro. It is about to be so lit. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this day, bro. I've been waiting for the golden Kappa train to appear in the ConnorEatsPants chat room. You guys have deserved this, bro. You guys have deserved this for a long time. Look at this. Two-year tabby cat. In play. Jeremy. Firebank. Holy shit. Finalsty. Oh my god, bro. Degasaur, thank you. Reaxel, did you see the Trump tweet at Lord Fartimore? Bro, he's tweeting at everybody today. I didn't even get involved in that. I thought it was too low-hanging fruit. It's too easy. Carmi, thank you. This is a huge day to sub, bro. This is a huge day. I'm too poor for the golden Kappa. That's sad to hear. You just need to gift one, right? And then you get it, I think. Fates with 5 more, bro. Holy shit. I don't know how the golden Kappa train works. Hopeless, thank you, man. You just got to get involved in the train in some way. Yetimu, thank you. Password, thank you, dude. You can do bits too. Oh wait, can you just throw in pennies? How many bits does it take to get involved? Galloway, thank you. Yetimu, thank you. 100 bits. So if you give $1 in bits, you also can get involved. Apparently is what they're saying on streets. Ferris, thank you. Something done with 5 gifted glass crab, thank you. It's getting hot in here, bro. It is, man. Uh-oh. Wait, I hear... Choo choo. Holy shit, you hear that, bro? Whoa. Whoa. It's leaving the station, bro. Oh my god. Faboth with 10 more, bro. Holy shit. Dude, they need to do more golden Kappa trains here, bro. We've been waiting for so long, man. We've been waiting for way too fucking long here. I'm on cam, by the way. Let me, what's I gonna do? I'm gonna do something. Take off all your... Don't take off your clothes. Don't do that. No need for that. What is going on? There's a golden Kappa train in the chat for the first time ever here. It has never happened in the stream before. It's only been rumored. It happened just as the stream started, and look at that. It's already at level 8, bro. Can you take off your clothes? I'm not taking off my clothes. No. I need to change the sub goal, bro. That's what I was gonna do. Is it rare? I actually don't know how rare it is, but it must be pretty rare. It's never happened here before. How rare? How does it work? Yo, thank you. Guys, you guys are so kind, man. When is the streamer taking off the clothes? The streamer's not taking off clothes, man. Presto gets one once a month. 560 viewers for a deadlock. It's not a deadlock stream, bro. This is literally... It doesn't hit 1k viewers. This stream is an utter failure. Actually, it's not because there was a golden Kappa train. So regardless, we won. 100 bits. Come on, man. Pretty sure it's actually insanely rare. I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna do research right now. I'm gonna take initiative. Golden Kappa train. You see the update on Diddy? He's got a civil suit against him with 100+ plaintiffs listed. Uh-oh. How rare is the golden Kappa train according to r/Twitch? Johnny, thank you. Oh my god, Carmi with 10. Johnny with 5, bro. This is awesome, man. This is song of the year? Bro, come on. Espresso came out this year. Let's be real. Come on now. All right, bro. Let's chill out, bro. Chill out with that. Come on now. You need to get level 10. You need to get level 10 to even get the Kappa? Is that true? Is that actually factual? I don't think that's true. I think you're making something up, but still. Come on, man. Let's just pretend like it's true, guys. Let's just pretend. Play the new Counter-Strike update, Connor. Bro, I literally could not care less. Also, I'm not racist. I don't play Counter-Strike. I support all races. Crony Tony, thank you. Come on, man. You have to sing the golden Kappa song now. Is there a golden Kappa song? I wasn't told. ConnorEatsPants. They didn't put this in the partner agreement. Play Super Monkey Ball. No, it's not a Super Monkey Ball day, bro. It's not. You picked it's the wrong day, bro. Honestly, I don't even think there will be Zelda today, solely because we're gonna watch this and then I have to go somewhere later. So we're gonna have to do Zelda tomorrow, but we'll see. See if my schedule changes. What's good, Connor? Can I get a welcome to the jungle? Welcome to the jungle, bro. Welcome to the jungle, man.
Come on, man.
Minecraft parkour is cinema, trust. I do not see myself enjoying this, but we will see. If it's like on a whole another level of irony and art, then perhaps I've been mistaken. Perhaps I've...
Come on, man.
Perhaps I was judging too harshly. Moon Gaia, thank you. Thanks for the bits, guys. Connor, I saw my friend was online on Fortnite, but when I tried to invite him to my party and message him, he ghosted me. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's sad to hear. You find out who your real ones are by the Fortnite friends list. I've always said this, bro. They go, nah, I'm busy, and you click and it says Epic Games open. Sitting on Fortnite open lobby. 2 out of 4. It's like, oh, who you doing? Who are you doing with, man? Who's the dude? Who's the duo? New hype train record. Is that actually a new hype train record for the channel? Is that actually a new record? Hold on, I have to respond to something.
Connor eats pants more like Connor eats dick.
Went to the club. 60 subs at once is crazy, bro. It's actually awesome. Alerts held back. Connor, what will you be for Halloween? I don't know yet. I think I'm just gonna read. You know what I think I'm gonna do, actually? I think I'm gonna get the I thought about this like a night or two ago. I'm gonna get the tattoo sleeves that I got for the concert, and I'm gonna wear this, and I'm gonna be FaZe Banks. Funny enough, I was FaZe Banks like 3 years ago at an Austin, Texas party. But it wasn't nearly as good as what it'll be this year. I think literally my costume in 3 or 4 years ago was like I wore FaZe Banks' t-shirt that he gave me at a party.
Come on, man.
He just handed me his t-shirt. W Brother Banks.
Come on,
You guys would
man.
think that like I like fuck with FaZe Banks, or like I don't fuck with FaZe Banks because of like the jokes that like I make, and perhaps that's true, but some of you need to learn how to look past the political divide and show love, bro. You can acknowledge that somebody can have different views and be in a different crowd and then still like catch the vibe, bro. And that's the thing about Brother Banks, dude. He's got a vibe about him. Say what you will about this is unironic. What's coming forward is unironic. If you have to know, FaZe Banks, it's impressive what he's done. To actually bring back FaZe Clan and make it in any way successful this year after what the fuck had happened the past couple of years is genuinely impressive. Genuinely impressive. I'll give him that. First time chatters posting special point allegations in the chat. I have no knowledge. Bro. I'm just talking about bringing back FaZe Clan. W's in the chat. Thank you again for the sub hype train, everybody. Golden Kappa train. It's still going. Oh, I need train noises. A wink back and then a thing. Firebank, bro. 50? Was that a mistake, bro? Was that a mistake? Did you do that on purpose? I didn't know you had it like that, bro. Nar? I didn't know you had it like that, bro. You gotta be careful with those numbers around, bro. The Destiny chat room will not let you hear the end of that. Yeah, Firebank, you play with fire, bro. You're gonna be having motherfuckers in the DMs now, dude. They're gonna be like, yo, you get 50 in the ConnorEatsPants Golden Kappa train, dude. You gotta be careful. Beating Iron Mouse's record. What's awesome is that like this stream has just begun. That's the great part, is it's just begun. Like I literally like, I didn't even talk about George Santos. Because that's confirmed now, by the way. That's just just happening. Like that's just happening. Like I don't know if you joined the Twitter space, but 100% we are good for Friday, bro. It is happening. It's not a bit. Fortnite Friday has actually gotten George. I can't believe I'm saying it. Just the biggest grin on my face, bro. I am just over the moon lately. You know what I'm thinking, and I don't want to speak too soon. What if, you know what I realized? It's been like exactly like 3 or 4 years since the Drake tweet. Like this time of year. I can go and find the exact date. What if the witch's curse has lifted? What if it had like a 3-year limit or something? Think about it. Think about it. It occurred to me. I was like, wait a minute. Oh my God. I don't know, bro. It would be sick, right? We are so back, bro. Shut up, man. I've been back for a minute, dude. Connor getting bigger? Bro, I'm like on cloud 9, man. I don't know what to do with this success, bro. What kind of name is ConnorEatsPants? Let me pull up the... Does anybody have like the full Twitter space? Do they have the full thing? Invest in crypto. He called you a fungus. Wait, really? You had a yard mentioned, by the way? Dude, I could be on the yard soon. Listen, the witch's curse is lifted. Nick and Falco might be hitting me up soon. Who even knows, bro?
Thank you for liking my post. I'll
He
send
did,
you
but in a
important
good way.
election updates
What did
for
they
North
say?
Carolina. Make sure you are ready to vote for Donald J.
Thank you,
Trump
Donald,
by
for
November
$10,
5th.
bro.
Reply #stop to opt out.
George actually seems chill AF. Bro, he literally lied his way into Republican office, bro. Like the amount of like questions that I have, like there's so much to unpack. There's so much to unpack. There is so much.
Come on, man.
Is this the full thing? Pause. Hold on.
On being witty and slick in the interview portion of this all with
Oh,
you.
for sure. No worries. Don't pressure yourself. You're gonna do fine.
So just for the record, folks, I put out a poll. Connor approached me about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I don't know how long it was at this point.
So, is it the part I recorded like part of this? Like, I don't know if my audio came through though. Hold on. Let me send this 1 sec. Let me see if I can pull this up on the air. I did my own screen recording, but I don't know like if you can hear me in it or how that operates. Why is it actually the year of Connor Eats Pants? I'm telling you, it's been like exactly that amount of time since the Drake tweet. It's exactly what it is. Did anybody find out the date on that yet? Like we're like around there. Good milk, thank you. Connor's slowly becoming a political streamer, bro. I've always been a political. I was thinking about that recently. I was like, I've been like been having like too many like political jokes like lately, and then I remember, like saw like a clip from me from like 2020, like literally like the week of the pandemic beginning, where I was like, I'm never getting vaccinated, like it's gonna kill me and kill my kids, and I was like, oh wait. I've like had done revisionist history on my own humor. Like I've always said this. Like this is not new here. Like, yeah, used to be based. Yeah, fortunate. That's it. Oh my God, it was exactly a month ago. This was like 5 days after the Joe Exotic Fortnite Friday, dude. It's actually true. It's actually true. It's actually true, bro. It's actually true. The curse lifted, bro. Holy shit, man. Yo, and shout out to the witch that did that too. I learned a lot these past 3 years. I learned a lot, bro. I learned a lot. I've accomplished a lot. You know, I've grown as a man. I've grown in my life. Is the hype train done? Yes, it's done. Level 10. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy your golden kappas, man. Choo choo with the gold. Look at all those. Look at all those. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We actually have golden kappas, man. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. YouTube chat, y'all wouldn't know what this is like. Yeah. Yeah. YouTube chat, yeah. You guys, what do you guys get over there? What do you... Oh man, I hope you guys have something cool. Oh man. Anyways, it's lit over here on Twitch, man. It's really lit over there. Crazy how you got so much hate from the microphone from that. And here we are 3 years later about to watch a Minecraft movie. I don't know if Dream could get a golden kappa train on a Wednesday afternoon at 5:30 p.m. PST.
I must be stupid.
You said that a year ago? I don't know.
Get why that
Let me see if I can pull up the video from my end. He could, I bet. Maybe right. Dream would be a great Fortnite Friday guest. And I was thinking about that in the shower. I was right after the George Santos call. Well, it was right before. It was right before it. I was like, okay, like if I actually got Dream on Fortnite Friday, like would that be like funny? And I was like, I think it'd be really funny. Like I'm afraid that I think it would be really funny. Like I just like think that like he'd take it really seriously, and I'd just be like, hell yeah, let's go, bro. like there's a squad over there, bro. Can you stop yapping? Can you hear it? No, I didn't record the audio, bro. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just have to watch it on this. This missed the beginning where like literally this opened up and this lady was like talking about like AI or something. Like I guess she like did an AI thing and like convinced, I don't even know her story. Apparently once I left the space, she was talking about like AI vaccines or something, like killing kids or I don't know what it was. But George was doing a Twitter space with her with like 60 people in it. And then I joined and it jumped up to like 800. Not to like flex my own like aura or like my own like influence, but it did happen. It's not nothing. It's really not me. Let's be real. Like I don't want to like actually ask myself up lately because I don't want to speak too soon. I'm a 400 viewer deadlock streamer. Let's be for real. On X, I'm a different guy. On X, I've cracked the everything apps code. I've figured it out. But yeah, I join and like this lady's talking about like AI. So then George sees that I join, and the showman that he is immediately like cuts her off. Yeah, I wish that like my part recorded because I got this. I was like, I have to record. This is so funny. Like it was like I felt kind of bad for her if she wasn't like insane. But like, listen.
Affiliated on the video game, so I'm gonna have to make it up on being witty and slick in the interview portion of this all with you.
Oh, for sure. No worries. Don't pressure yourself. You're gonna do fine.
Oh, there's a full recording of the space now. Hold, Jamie, put it on the damn screen. Huge member train in the YouTube chat. Whoa! Wait, we got 1 month from Kian and 4 months from Mold. Whoa! Let's go, dude. YouTube chat trying to get a little attention from Dad today, dude. Go hang out with your mom, guys. Go hang out with your mom, all right? Dad's busy. Wait, where do I play this? Clip a moment in a space. Don't care. How do I listen to this? Not skip ahead. I can't hear it. Does X just not work when you're trying to like listen to the space that already happened? I watch on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time and judge everyone. All right, we're just gonna play the original tweet.
Just for the record, folks, I put out a poll. Connor approached me about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I don't know how long it was at this point. It feels like a year ago. Asking
like
me to
2
do
weeks
this.
ago.
And I said, my team reaches out to me and says, hey, there's a Twitch streamer. His name's ConnorEatsPants. I'm like, first of all, I refuse to call anybody by the name of ConnorEatsPants. What the fuck is his real name? And
That was a little rude. I think my name is actually really like, it's good branding, actually. It's good branding. It's actually good. It's easy to remember.
they say, oh, it's ConnorEatsPants. Is his name?
He was on the Dream
Right,
SMP.
whatever. So we went back and forth. I put out a poll a couple of days ago. 60,000 people voted, and 93% of them in the affirmative. So obviously, I am a Democratic man. I like democracy.
Bro, you guys don't know how my brain works. Like I could have like I was so quick to like about to say something. I was like, Connor, just hold your tongue, bro. Just hold your tongue, man. Like, just wait. We got a show coming up. Like, what do you mean you're a Democrat, Joy? I just couldn't. I had to wait.
And I said, the will of the people. So we're going to be doing this Friday live. And I hope you all tune in and support Connor's podcast and stream, whatever you want to call it. Forgive me, I'm 36.
It's a talk show. It's talk
talk
show.
show.
They're calling it like the next hot ones, the next late night talk, like Jimmy Fallon, like it's like that.
Okay, well, remember, don't compare yourself to Jimmy Fallon because I am suing Jimmy Kimmel. So long as you don't consider him, don't
I didn't know he was suing Jimmy Kimmel.
call yourself Jimmy. Don't call yourself Jimmy Kimmel, and we're good because I am in federal court right now suing him.
George, in 6 months they'll be asking to come on the show. Don't worry about it.
It's true. It's true. It's actually true.
Connor, thank you so much for stopping by, and I look
Jimmy
forward
Kimmel,
to being
former
on the
friend
show
of the
with you this
stream.
Friday
Yeah,
for-
I'll see.
Remember for like 8 months when I lived in Austin when there was like, oh, Jimmy Kimmel is here was the bit. It was a good bit too.
Be a Friday, probably like 4 PST. We haven't got an exact time yet, but around there.
No, we'll figure that out.
Sea Dog
We'll be
showed up. Yeah, dude. Other Connor was there too, man. Everybody's getting involved. Everybody's a fan.
talking after the space, and I appreciate you for coming by and giving a quick break here. We were having an intense AI discussion. We're going to go right back to that.
Yeah,
But
apologies for the hijack, Kristen.
No.
Bless you. Hope you're doing well.
That was the.
You're good.
She had nothing to say. I felt so bad. Like literally, her whole thing got completely like, just like completely hijacked.
Thank you very, very much for stopping by, and thank you for all you do.
No worries. Hey, everybody remember to vote. You know, like vote in the election.
It's very important.
Yep.
We were just talking about that. So Connor Eats Pants, folks, follow him. He's actually hilarious. Like he grows on you like fungus, but he does.
Thanks for the endorsement. Thank
That
you.
was the fungus part.
You bet. Appreciate you, Connor. Thank you. So Kristen,
So,
just back
George,
to where we were. Yeah. Sorry about that. Affiliated on.
That was awesome, man. What a time to be alive, bro. You should do a post promote it on X. People will know when it is. I will tomorrow, bro. I noticed what worked well for the Joe Exotic one was just talking about it a day before. Day before, a little post. Next day, quote, retweet, boom. I figured out the everything app. Don't mind me, bro. Don't mind me. Holy shit, 1,000 viewer Andy. 104.56 is the timestamp for the mention in the new Yard episode. What up, bro? You need any help with research, or are you ready? Oh, I'm ready.
Hello.
The new Yard isn't on YouTube yet. I don't support on Patreon because, well, before now I wasn't a 1K Andy. Wasn't a 1K Andy. It's on Spotify. They have a Spotify deal? No one told me this. It's out tomorrow, says Archie. Well, Archie would know. Wait, Archie, I was literally gonna like message you today. Because I wanted like editing tips. I'm starting to edit again when I make a main channel video. But it is on Spotify. 102.56 you said? I forget. 104.56. I don't know if you want the audio. No, I'll listen to audio, bro. Let's hear it. ConnorEatsPants mention.
Connor, use your shred.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be. I kind of. Maybe I'm crazy. Too far. You can't, dude. I do not think you can rip it on strangers like that.
Okay, it's first of all Aiden. Leave it to Aiden. Leave it to Aiden. But first of all, Aiden. I should wait until the video comes out to respond because it'd be a better clip. It'd be a better clip if I wait till the video. I'll wait till the video. But Aiden needs to shut the fuck up, is what I'm saying, all right? Or I'm going to drive my vehicle into an oncoming median. In-game. Let's pull up the fucking Minecraft thing, dude. You were mentioned in the Wine About It episode. Girl podcast too? Bro, I'm like viral as hell, bro.
Connor Eats Pants.
What's this?
I'm gay. You.
Connor Eats Pants.
Say that. Who was your favorite guest on Wine About It? Oh, wait, no, they're quizzing. I forgot they quizzed the crowd. They quit. So I think this was the first live show. I went to the second one, I think. Went to the second one. I didn't even see this, but they quizzed the crowd. They were like, hey, give us like a... They get points based on like what the crowd chose for answers. So Maya guessed Connor Eats Pants. Apparently it wasn't even in the top 10.
I'm so happy Connor's coming to the show later. He'd be devastated right now. He would be so sad. Wait, I'm out.
Yeah, no, that would really be devastating.
This is easy for me.
Yeah.
What about Prezzo?
Prezzo was the 5th answer with 5.
There we go. Let's go, Prezzo.
It's a girl podcast, dude. It's okay. It's not my demographic. It's okay, dude. It's whatever. I mean, there are... Well, that's not even true. There's a lot of girls that watch Connor Eats Pants on Twitch.tv and YouTube and TikTok and other platforms. I don't even know. Prezzo mogged you? I'm literally voting for a woman this year. Hillary Clinton. I will be voting for Hillary Clinton. Pink and purple names flood in, yep. Alright, Jamie, pull up Minecraft Civilization move. Should I be in the Minecraft directory or Isn't there drops for Minecraft? I should be in Minecraft, right? You can get some stupid cape or some shit. Special events. I voted for a Clinton every election since 1988, and I'm not gonna change now. Yes, sir.
I guess I've...
All right. Let's watch this bullshit. Subtitles, perhaps. No clue what I'm watching. No clue what we're getting into here. This is Minecraft parkour thing. Let's get in. It's 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is my clock in the day. This is work. Ludwig tweets about it, and suddenly you're all interested. Explain that, Connor. I literally said I was doing this yesterday before Ludwig. I actually bet I got Ludwig interested. I actually bet I did, because Ludwig looks like every single like alt Connor tweet.
Let's
I did
go.
this.
Open up. It's time for parkour.
All right, time for my mandatory parkour check. Let's get this over with.
You're late. You know the deal. You can do
Keep
the
the
one
cam
block
on.
jump for
Look
the
at
raw
that sub goal,
chicken,
bro. What
or
the
you can
fuck?
attempt the one block vertical jump for the beef.
Here in Parkour Civilization, no one chooses to jump for the beef. It's better to be safe and do the one block jump for the chicken rather than risk your entire life for just half a hunger bar more.
Tomorrow, you better not be late, or you'll be doing 2 block
So,
jumps.
is this
and punishment.
lore?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I won't be late next time. Down here, us parkour noobs only get fed once
Captions
a day. One
off.
piece of raw chicken is just enough to get you to the next day. But that's the life of Parkour Civilization. If you want to survive, you have to parkour. Every parkour noob has the same goal.
If
and
you want to
that's
do a
make it
react
to the top
vid,
layer where
you
all-
should turn off captions and turn on face cam, bro. Don't listen. I'm driving the stream, okay? I'm the driver of this. I don't need the back seat telling me the directions to go. I know what I'm doing, okay?
all the parkour pros live, except most parkour pros are born on the top layer. If you're a parkour noob, there's only one way up, and that is through the Temple of Parkour. The Temple of Parkour is the only structure in the world that combines the bottom layer to the top layer. To make it up, you have to do an impossibly hard parkour course that no parkour noob has ever completed. And that's assuming you even get the chance to complete the course. The inside of the temple is protected by a barrier, and the only way a parkour noob gets past the barrier
This isn't
is if they've
transformative.
earned a
Turn the
ticket.
face
I've
cam
never
on.
even tried getting a ticket before, but if I'm gonna rank up to a parkour pro one day, I'm gonna have to. In my neighborhood, pretty much everyone has fallen into the void and died, except for the guy who lives right next to me. He's been my neighbor for 5 years. No! Why did
Wait,
he
so
try
I'm
going for the
legitimately
beef?
like confused though. Like, is it like, is there lore prior to this that I'm missing? Like, is this like, are they characters? Are they like streamers? No. This is the first movie. It literally explained everything as you talked over it. No, they fucking didn't, bro. He's like, I live on the bottom layer, and at the top layer, there's a parkour. The parkour mountain goes to the top, connects. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is honestly the same as Megalopolis.
Well, I guess I have to change my statement. I now live in this neighborhood alone. In Parkour Civilization, only parkour pros are allowed to break or place blocks. For parkour noobs, it's strictly prohibited. And unfortunately, I found that out the hard way.
Of course.
A while ago, I was searching around and I somehow stumbled upon an oak log. No one has seen an oak log in years since trees don't exist in Parkour Civilization. So I had to try to take it.
Stop right now.
Oh, no, I'm done for.
You really thought you could break that without me noticing? What, were you gonna try to cheat parkour?
No, sir, I didn't try to cheat. I just thought it would be super rare and I wanted to collect it.
Stop talking.
guy, I
Give
don't
me 2
know.
jumps now.
2 jumps in a row? Okay, sorry, sir. I'll do it right now.
You know what? You seem a little too happy about 2. Let's make it 3.
Okay, I'll do 3.
You know what? Now let's make it 4 jumps in a row.
4 in a row? Come on. In Parkour
That's so many
Civilization,
jumps,
it
bro.
should be no surprise that all punishments were just more forms of parkour. And that was the last time I ever tried breaking a block.
You're lucky you got a light punishment. Don't forget, you're at the bottom, so follow the rules.
It's actually like surprisingly introspective because like if like the only thing that you do in parkour world is parkour, yet a punishment is also parkour. Like it kind of really puts into perspective like what life even, what consciousness even is for like these people. Like it all is parkour, whether it's good or bad. You can't view it that way. Actually, quite philosophical.
It's safe to say that if you're at the bottom level of
Plato
Parkour
wrote about that,
Civilization,
yeah.
it's not exactly the best. But not everything in Parkour Civilization is that bad. For example, I was able to use parkour to buy the biggest house in the neighborhood. In Parkour Civilization, literally everything is parkour, and that means
But
parkour
yeah.
has replaced money.
Welcome Choose which house you want to buy.
It's pretty nice. In Parkour Civilization, all you have to do to buy anything is just make more parkour jumps. I'm not really sure why or how parkour works as a currency, but all I know is I basically bought a 2-story house for free. Somehow when I was buying my house, I convinced myself to go for the ladder jump to buy the bigger house. In Parkour Civilization, parkour jumps with trickier items like ladders are worth more. That's why this jump basically bought me a mansion.
No way. Thank you for buying the big house.
Wait, is that,
Let me
that's
take you
not
right
God,
to
right?
it. Just follow me.
Let's go. This is
that
awesome.
God?
I just bought my first house. All houses in Parkour Civilization are pre-built, and they all have one thing in common. It's a requirement that every
it's a
single
different
house
guy.
has a
They look
parkour
similar,
jump
though.
inside to get to your bed. This is a way to make sure everyone
See
in Parkour
Jesus?
Civilization parkours everywhere they
Bro
go.
thinks a pro is a god. Sorry, is that embarrassing that I just did that? Is that embarrassing?
Inside the house.
So, this is the neighborhood you'll be living in. You're the only 2-story house here. So if you follow me, I'll give you a house tour.
This is so sick. That ladder jump literally made me
This
the
is Dream
richest one in the
SMP.
neighborhood.
As you can see, you have a jump on the top floor and a jump on the bottom floor. Let me show you the upstairs, and then the house is all yours.
All right. I mean, everything looks good. I just have to do this jump to my bed. Yeah, I think I got everything figured out.
Perfect.
This is really
Last
bad.
thing,
I didn't
just need
take
to
my
check if your
Vivance
parkour-
today, and I'm not gonna lie, I keep zoning out. I'm doing this on hard mode for you.
Jump is good.
How are you supposed to check if it's good? Wait, what the? Did this guy for real just jump off? I'm really confused. Is he alive? Why did he do that?
All right, just wanted to confirm that your house is ready to move in. The guy did in fact die, so everything should be good.
What is happening?
Guy
What is
seriously
this?
died?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a part of the job. Enjoy your house.
How is that a part of the job? What? No one really
Put
remembers
Subway
how
Surfers on the
Parkour
screen. Bro, I'm just gonna say it. Whatever kind of like ADHD or whatever it is you guys have that you need like Subway Surfers on the screen to focus. Y'all just making that shit up. That doesn't make any goddamn sense to me, bro. I need medication, dude. I need to realign my brain chemistry. Like I don't like maybe put something in my hand or something. I don't know. Like what are you talking about?
Civilization started. Most of the parkour noobs down here at least think that the parkour pros were the ones who started it. But the truth is, I think I was the one who started it. For some reason, I can't remember the best, but I'm pretty sure this is how the story went. Yo, see what? Yo. Hello? Bro, you think I could get a diamond real quick? I was mining for like 3 hours and I only found 2 diamonds. I just want to make a diamond pickaxe.
Sorry. Don't have any to spare.
Bro, come on. Don't be like that. You were literally just holding one. Dude, just give me one and I'll pay you back later. I just need a pickaxe.
All right, fine. Give me 1 second. If you want a diamond, you gotta give me something.
See what is a
All right,
Tumblr
watch out.
sexy
Back
man?
up for 1 second.
Is that true or
Look,
is that just
if you
like
can
he's a
make this
Minecraft
4-block jump,
YouTuber? So
I'll pay
like
you 1 diamond.
Make this
mentally
4-block
disturbed kids
jump. Wait,
sexualize
why?
every
Why are you
single
gonna pay me to
person
do
that plays the
parkour?
video game.
What do you even gain from this?
I don't know. I've just never seen anyone do it before. I'd pay to see it done.
Okay, I'll take the offer. Oh, this is so annoying. All right, just give me a second. I know it's possible. I've done it before.
I told you, bro. It's not possible.
Just
Oh God,
stop
not you too
talking
with this?
and
Look at the view
watch.
count of
gonna do
Evo.
it
I'm
in,
trying to pay
30
bills.
seconds. And there we go. Finally. Look, I told you it was possible.
No way. That was actually incredible. All right, well, I got my money's worth.
Let's go. I got paid for parkour.
If you want, I can keep making more parkour for you
Dude,
to
this
do.
is
and I'll pay you
I'm
for
not
it.
kidding. Like I really fucked up watching this on a day that I didn't take Vivance. Like I just joked about it because I've noticed that now I'm like I'm unironically now I'm like I don't know if I can do this. Like I don't know what is happening. I cannot focus. Take an edible? Dude, I have to go to a party later, dude. Play Deadlock? I don't think that would help. Get drunk on stream. Take it off. Whip it out. Listen, guys, the golden Kappa train already passed. All opportunities to get the streamer naked is gone until that thing comes back. Level 30 golden Kappa hype train for that to even be in the consideration. You guys got level 10. Edibles count as a pregame. Just shut up and watch. I love like the Minecraft viewers that came back today that haven't watched me in months that are like, why does he keep pausing it and talking about getting naked?
Are you kidding? Dude, totally. All right, I'll be back here tomorrow, I guess. And this is basically how parkouring for money started. The next day I showed up to Siwat's house. He offered me way more diamonds this time, and he constructed an entire parkour course outside of his house to do. But little did we know that this parkour course would completely change the way that the world works. Soon after this event,
I'm actually gonna like
Parkour
really lock in
Civilization
and try to
began.
focus.
Now that I think about it, there's kind of an unexplainable gap between those events and now, but oh well.
Parkour check time. You got 30 seconds.
Another beautiful morning, and I have to parkour for some more raw
So you
chicken
bought this
that will
house
make me
by
starve even
parkouring.
more. All right, I'm here.
1 block for raw chicken, 1 block vertical for beef. What are you choosing today?
Considering my neighbor just died for going for the beef, I'm just gonna go with the chicken again.
Keep in mind, there's a ticket event today. It's gonna be about 200 blocks west.
This was huge news. If there actually was a ticket event today, I would need to go for the
You can't
beef.
jump
ticket
for
events are
beef
usually
without
far away,
hunger
and I
out,
would
no?
starve by the time I got there if I
Oh.
chose the chicken. But luckily, I got the beef.
No way. You made that jump? You might become a parkour pro one day.
Wait, you really think I could rank up to be a parkour pro?
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob. You guys
Ooh.
never rank up.
It's important to know that parkour pros have really big egos and they like to put down the parkour noobs.
Right.
This was an important day. This was only the second time I've jumped for the beef, and now I have a chance to
You can tell me that like this guy's Minecraft character is like Phil's son, and I'd believe you.
earn a ticket. The ticket
Kinda
events are
looks like
so
it.
risky because they're located so far away. If I wasn't paying attention, I could miss just one of these 1-block jumps and my entire chances of becoming a parkour pro would be over. But luckily, I made it to the ticket event. When I got here, there were only 3 parkour noobs in line to do the parkour course. Most noobs don't even show up for the courses anymore because if you miss one jump, you end up like this guy. And that's the price you pay if you want a ticket to be a parkour pro. I watched as the second noob fell to the void. Hey man,
This
do you
doesn't
think
look
you
very
could go
hard.
already?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous
Bro,
I'm
is
gonna
that the
fall.
No, you
sus
don't need to
bear?
be nervous. I'm sure you're
That's
fine.
an old
Oh.
name. Get that guy out of here, bro.
Okay. Never mind then. Before going for it, I wanted to study the parkour course. You see, every week the ticket challenge changes, and it's completely random. And this week's course was extremely difficult. There was a 2-block jump to get to the ticket, and if you get it,
Wasn't
a
that bear
2-block
like a
jump to get
global
out of it.
emote on,
Here's
like,
the
some,
thing
like,
about Parkour
chat
Civilization.
service at
Parkour
one
can be
point?
used for anything,
Which one
and
was
that
it?
includes bribing parkour pros. Check this out. If I do a parkour jump with the 360,
The 7
will you
TV,
replace one
BTV,
of the
and 7
2-block
TV?
jumps with a
What a
1-block
fucking
jump?
awful
You want to
idea,
do
bro.
a 1-block jump with a 360? Fine. There's no way you're gonna make it, but I'll accept.
Let's go, the parkour pro accepted by bribe. And now I have
Go.
another problem. I have to do a 360? Have I even done this before? Whatever, I'm just gonna go for it. Please make it. No way, I actually
So
did
like,
it.
was this
All right.
like a bit, or like, is this like is this like a slop for like a 4 to like 6-year-old to like consume and like break their brain? It's slop. It gets good. Like I was trying to like extrapolate like a lot of like artistry and like philosophy from this initially, and I don't know if I'm being funny by doing that or if I'm actually getting into it. It gets good after 3 hours. Oh.
Deal's a deal, right?
I'm not gonna lie. That was the coolest thing I've seen a parkour noob do. Well, a deal's a deal. Here you go.
Let's go. Now there was only one 2-block jump in the course.
Still gotta make the first 2-block jump, noob.
Yeah, whatever. Just let me do the course, bro. This was my best chance to finally earn a ticket. If I actually get this ticket, I could access the Parkour Temple and make my way up into a better life as a parkour pro. There was no turning back now. I had to start
The grass is
course.
always greener,
Most
bro.
parkour noobs aren't experienced with diagonal jumps, but somehow I got past it. And now was the 2-block jump.
Come on, man.
This was life or death. I closed my eyes and I went for it. I expected to be
Yo.
falling thousands of feet per second into the void, but to my surprise, I was standing on the platform with the ticket. And thanks to the deal I made with the Parkour Pro, I only had a 1-block jump to get out of the course. This
Good for
was
him, man.
life-changing. This was the first time I've ever received a ticket to access the Parkour Temple, and I promised myself that I wasn't gonna waste it. I made my way over to the Parkour Temple. I was in a good spot. I had 3 full hunger bars, which is the most hunger a parkour noob can have. This was it. There was no better time, no
That's
more
so
perfect
sad,
time
bro.
to try making the parkour
A
course
parkour
to
noob
rank
can
up
only have
to a
3
parkour
health
pro.
or 3
I
hunger.
walked up to the hoppers in the ground and I threw in my ticket. After a few seconds, the invisible barrier that guards the Parkour Temple was down. And now, of course, I had to make sure I didn't fail the 1-block jump to actually get inside the temple. I made the 1-block jump successfully, and now I was officially inside the temple.
Nice.
This was it. This was the moment I've been waiting for my entire life. This was
Alright, I'm
the
hooked
parkour
now.
course that no parkour noob has ever beaten. If you miss any of these jumps, you'll either die from fall damage or fall directly into the void. But I've come too far and I've practiced too much to have that happen. I wasn't just
Guy
going to
like
be
me's
another
getting the
parkour
beef
noob that
every
fails this
single
course.
time,
I was going to
father.
be the first one to rank up to become a parkour pro. My journey to becoming a parkour pro starts now.
No, dude.
Hey, wake up. You want a chance to eat today or what?
All right, let's get this over with.
Let's go. Hurry up and do the parkour, noob.
Down here in Parkour Prison, even the cells have 1-block jumps.
Oh,
if you miss a
Parkour
single
Prison.
jump, or if a parkour pro
They've been needing to,
catches
like,
you
do some
not jumping
reformation
for
of this
30
system for a
seconds,
while,
you'll be
but
thrown into the lava.
where do you even
All
begin
right,
with
I gotta
Parkour
ask,
City?
Do you want to do a diagonal jump to reduce your prison sentence?
Like, yeah,
son?
the prison's an
Most
issue,
parkour
but so
noobs
is the
would
housing
never take
crisis,
this
so
deal.
is, like, the
Diagonal jumps
economy.
are just not worth the risk. But I wasn't just gonna sit in Parkour Prison my entire life. If there was any chance I could get out sooner, I was gonna take it.
That was unexpected. Congrats. You've earned 1 day off your prison time. That means you go from 49 years and 320 days to 49 years and 319 days left.
And this is how my life is gonna be for the next 49 years in Parkour Prison. That is, unless I find a way to get to that portal and make my way back to Parkour Civilization. Parkour Prison is located directly under the bottom layer of Parkour Civilization. If a parkour noob misses any jump, they fall into the void and end up here. And the only way back to Civilization is to spend 50 years here without failing a jump. Before I was sent here, I never knew this place existed, and I was so close to becoming a parkour pro. My entire life, I've been training for one goal, and that's to go to the Temple of Parkour.
It's interesting,
and complete
actually.
the
It's interesting that, like, you don't know, living in Parkour City, that, like, if you were to fall, you would end up in Parkour Prison until you get there. So he was already trying to be a parkour pro and achieve that in his life without even knowing the potential of, like, what failure brings, which is Parkour Prison.
Impossible course to rank up to become a parkour pro. I had everything. I earned the ticket to get inside the temple, and I had enough food to make the journey. But when the time came, I failed the first jump. And now I'm dead. What the... Where am I?
Welcome to Parkour Prison, or as most noobs call it, their worst nightmare. If you'll just follow
Wait,
me,
didn't he
I'll
just
take
do
you
this?
right to your cell.
Parkour Prison? What is this
Didn't
place?
he just figure
I don't
what?
get it. How am I still alive?
Hey, and just make sure you don't miss any of these 1-block jumps, because if you fall in the lava, you will die
Oh,
for real
non-linear
this time.
story. Oh, it's like a
yeah,
Christopher
not a
Nolan
problem.
film.
I've never missed a 1-block jump in my life. What I didn't get is why Parkour Prison existed. Instead of letting the parkour noobs just fall into the void, somehow this massive structure was made under the void to catch us. But why?
All right, dude.
This was episodes, so they have recaps every so often. Okay, but, like, I do need a clarification here. Like, is this a retcon that, like, the guy who introduces him to Parkour Prison is, like, this wacky fella? Is that a retcon? He's not the other guy that introduced him? Because initially he fell on the 1-block jump when he got into the Parkour Citadel or whatever. No. He's a parkour pro. Flashback. There are multiple pros, and it's just non-linear. It's all out of order, but all canon.
All of the cells in Parkour Prison were separated by a 3-block gap, meaning once I went inside this cell, I would never be able to escape. But that wasn't gonna stop me from trying.
Make sure you're doing at least one jump in your cell every 30 seconds. If one of us catches you not jumping, you're not making it out of here.
Just minutes before this, I was about to rank up to be a parkour pro, and now I'm in the most dangerous place in Parkour Civilization. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the only noob right now in Parkour Prison. My guess is most of them by now fell in the lava. Wait, there's actually someone here. Let's go, I'm not alone down here. Wait, why does this guy look familiar? He's been my neighbor for 5 years. No! Why did he try going for the beef? No way, it is my neighbor. Wow, I'm so glad I'm not alone down here. No!
Shulk?
Dude, what is wrong with this guy? All right, he has to be doing it on purpose at this point. The only thing that's better about Parkour Prison is that he does fish instead of raw chicken.
Any Nintendo fans in the chat?
You've been selected for
I feel like they all
parkour
left
testing.
lately.
Be down there
They
in
watch
30
Game
seconds.
Explain now.
And this is one of the not so good parts about prison.
I made
the
a joke
random parkour testing.
last stream.
Bro, wait, you didn't even
I made
fill
like a
in this
like
gap?
a Nintendo patent joke when Atrioc raided, and not even one Omegalo got farmed. I literally went back and watched it. I was like, I actually like going to bed. I couldn't sleep last night. I went back and I rewatched, and I was like, I went back to the point where I made a Nintendo like patent joke about like some of the game design at Deadlock. Not one Omegalo, not one. Like, wow, they're really all gone. All my like core viewers.
Gap. Ah, man, now I gotta do another 1-block jump. If you're a prisoner here, the only thing you hope for is that you don't get selected for random parkour testing. Every few days, the pros will pick a noob at random to test out a new course they've built. This time, the course I was selected for had fence parkour. If I failed to make this 1-block fence jump, I wouldn't be coming back.
Let's go. We don't have all day. Get on the course.
Yes, sir. I'm going right now. The worst
Not
part
hard,
about
bro.
these random courses is that they intentionally use harder blocks for the jumps. The pros know that the noobs have almost no experience with fence jumps, but they build them anyways.
All right, testing
That
complete.
is kinda
Back
fucked.
to your cell in 30 seconds.
By some miracle, I was able to get past this week's random testing course. But what about the next week or the week after that? There's gonna be some day when they build a jump that I can't do, and I need to get out of here before that happens.
Going to watch the
Luckily,
sequel
I've
as
been
well?
thinking of
Bro,
a
I'm in the
plan to
middle
make
of,
my
like,
escape. Back in Parkour
Avengers
Civilization,
1.
I used parkour to bribe one of the pros, and now I was gonna do it again. Hey, guard.
What do you want, noob?
I got something to show you. Can you come over here?
This better be worth my time, or I'm not feeding you tomorrow. Okay, what?
Oh, nothing really. I just wanted to ask you if I could pay you in 3 diagonal jumps in a row for 5 minutes of free time?
3 in a row?
Yep, 3 in a row. What do you think?
You're definitely not making that. But it's not like I care anyways. Sure.
Like always, parkour can be used to get out of
So
any
is a prison
situation.
guard,
But
does
now
he
I
have to be
one
a
chance
parkour
to make
pro?
3
Is that a
diagonal jumps in
job as a
row, or else I
parkour
was
pro, or
dead.
is that a
Come on.
punishment for a
1,
parkour pro?
2, 3. No way. I actually did
Yes.
it.
Okay, 5 minutes of free time, but you better be back in your cell by the time I get back.
The bribe worked. Now I had 5 minutes to roam around Parkour Prison to see if I could find a way to escape. I had no clue what was going to happen to me after I escaped, but I didn't have time to think about that right now. When I jumped around the prison, I noticed someone doing the random testing course. Wait,
Oh, it's the
is that
pedophile.
who I think it is? No, you don't need to be nervous. I'm sure you're fine. Oh, no way. It is the guy
hope
who
he
failed
falls
the ticket
and
event
dies.
in front of me. That guy was nice. I hope he clutches up these glass jumps and makes it back to civilization. Oh, something was strange about this testing course. Why
If you
were they
question
using
mark that,
glass
you're
for
too young,
parkour?
bro.
Glass jumps aren't even a thing at the parkour.
You literally
noob
should not
level.
talk
If
to anybody that
noobs
ever
have
utilizes
never
that
done glass
bear
jumps,
in
why
under
would
any
they
form
use
of
them
media.
to test the jumps. I
Trust
just
me.
gotta get out of.
I bet you're trying to think of a plan to escape, right?
What? Escape? What are you talking about? I would never try to escape.
You're not? I was gonna take you to the portal, but if you don't want to...
Although now I think about it, it is kind of
obviously
funny
seems
that
like you're
like
trying to set
that
me-
bear design was associated with that, because without the context of like it was like called like pedo bear or pedo bear, like you would like that, like it's a pretty like appealing character design. Like there definitely are like kids out there that don't even know and just found that bear now and are like, oh, fun, funny little bear.
Yeah.
It's not a setup. No one says you have to stay here. You can leave at any time. Just follow me and I'll take you there.
I'm 99% sure I'm being led into a trap, but it doesn't matter. If he gets me close to the portal, I'll try to improvise. If this guard was leading me into a trap, I couldn't see what it was. He was already getting me so close to the portal. At this point, I was just gonna have to take a chance and hope that he was telling me the truth. I was
Oh
now
my God, he
5
made it.
blocks away from going back to Parkour Civilization.
You can leave
But this
now
is Super
if
Tommy's
you accept
second
the
day of being
terms
able to
that you
see,
can
by the
never
way.
earn a
This is
ticket
gonna
to
fuck
rank
his
up
brain.
to become a parkour pro for the rest of your life.
Wait, you're saying if I go back to Parkour Civilization now, I can never be a parkour pro?
That's correct. Or you can wait out the remainder of your 49 years here in prison.
So this was the catch. I could leave Parkour Prison
Tommy has eyes
right
now? Yeah,
but
our
in
chatbot,
return, I could never
Super
become
Tommy,
a parkour pro. Or I could try to
now
survive
has the
here
ability
for
through
another
ChatGPT
49
to see the
years.
screen.
It wasn't worth it to stay. I needed to get out of here. Okay, I've made my decision. I'm gonna go back.
So you accept. Good luck.
This was it. The work was done. I escaped Parkour Prison. But at what cost? Leaving now meant that I would be a noob for the rest of my life. When I went through
You
the
curate
portal,
his
I was
learning
brought
now?
back
I
into
see.
Parkour Civilization. The portal spawned me at the entrance of the Temple of Parkour. This was probably the last time I would ever step foot in this temple. I had my chance to rank up to become a pro, and I failed. Now, I can never earn a ticket ever again.
Oh.
You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, I can just go back to my ordinary life in Parkour Civilization. You know, now that I think about it, it's not the worst situation in the world. I mean, at least I still have my mansion. Wait, who is this? I still own this house, right?
No,
Yes.
you don't. This house no longer belongs to you. This parkour
Aw,
noob just
dude.
purchased this new mansion, so you'll have to leave now.
Wait. This guy just bought my house? How can he do that?
Well, you fell and went to Parkour Prison, so you lost the house. When you were down there, this parkour noob bought it.
Bro, really?
Makes
wow,
sense.
so I really don't own this house anymore. Well, this guy can enjoy...
Okay, it's for sale now.
Let's go, so I can move back into my house?
After you buy it again, sure.
Wait, really? Are you serious? I have to buy it again? I went back to the shop to go buy my mansion
This is
again,
like
but while I was
Israel.
at Parkour Prison, something bad
Topical.
happened. The prices for houses in my neighborhood went way up. Now, if I wanted to buy my mansion, I would have had to pay for it with a 2-block jump. It was too risky. I was gonna have to find somewhere else to live. Fortunately, I found another shop that was selling wood houses. A bit of a
Inflation.
downgrade from the stone house, but it was all I could afford. I could either do a 1-block fence jump for a small house, or a 1.5 block stair jump for a large house. I figured if I'm gonna be living on the noob level for my entire life, I might as well buy the big house. Luckily, escaping Parkour Prison gave me the confidence to make the jump easily. Now, I got a mansion in a new neighborhood where, not to my surprise, everyone fell into the void, so it's just me living here. The house is definitely a bit of a downgrade from my previous mansion, but it's still a 2-story house, and it has a painting, which is something you don't really see that often in Parkour Civilization. I just keep wondering what my life would have been like if I actually made it to
more like
the
a
Pro
home.
Civilization.
The stone,
now, I don't
it almost
think I'll
looks
ever
more like
figure out what
Parkour
it looks
Prison.
like up there. I just wish that. Whoa! What was that? When I went to sit in my chair, I backed up against the wall and there was nothing behind me. This painting was covering something. I walked through the painting and it revealed a secret door. For some reason, this house I bought had some hidden passage. Whoever made this was obviously trying to hide something. But what was it? There was a ladder that led to the bottom floor, and when I got down there, I found a man. Somehow there was already someone living here. By their leather boots, I could tell it was a
Voice over
parkour noob.
Pete.
This was obviously some mistake. I went to go leave, but then...
Wait! Don't leave.
The man spoke to me. He said he's been watching me.
I watched you enter the Temple of Parkour. I think you have what it takes to rank up.
I'm sorry, man. I think you're confused. I can never earn a ticket anymore. I'm gonna be a parkour noob forever.
No, there is still a way I can get you a ticket.
Wait. What are you talking about?
When I was younger, I earned myself a ticket, but I never used it. Instead, I hid it far, far away.
The old man said it wasn't his destiny to rank up to be a pro, but it was mine. He brought out a compass and he threw it to me. He told me that if I followed this compass, I'll find the hidden ticket. This was the second chance I was looking for. I had no way of knowing whether the old man was telling the truth or not, but at this point, I had nothing to lose. Maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. All I know is that I wasn't done with Parkour Civilization just yet. Come on, just one jump at a time.
All right, that was like an episode cut.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, this can't be good.
This is a parkour checkpoint. Why do you want to leave Parkour Civilization?
If the pro found out why I was really out here, I might go back to Parkour Prison.
Oh, God.
I was gonna need an excuse. I just wanted to practice my 2-block jumps.
Listen, noob. Out there, you'd never survive. Besides, what do you need to practice for? You can
Are
never
we
rank
watching
up,
this? Look at the
buddy.
view count.
Despite my convincing story, it didn't work. I was in big trouble now. Following this compass is the only possible way I can make it up to the Parkour Pro Civilization. I was gonna have to try something else.
I told you to go home.
What if I paid you with a backwards jump?
A backwards jump?
Okay, at least he's listening, and now I get one chance at this. Oh
Whoa,
my God, I actually
careful,
made it.
bro.
That was crazy.
Wait, no, that was crazy. Move aside and let me try this.
You got it. Just make sure you jump far enough. Oh, shoot. That was not my
just
plan.
killed a
I thought he was
Parkour
just gonna
Pro.
let me pass. All right. Well, I guess that works. Now that I made it past
I mean,
the
you didn't
parkour
kill him. I mean,
checkpoint,
you
it was
witnessed
time
it,
to
though.
go searching for the hidden ticket. That's assuming that the ticket I'm looking for is even real. After the mysterious old man gave me this compass and told me that it would lead to a ticket to rank up to Parkour Pro Civilization,
Streamer was sitting about Bumper. I
immediately
saw.
started preparing
Going
for
viral.
the journey because this time I wasn't
It's
gonna
finally
fail.
Bumper's
The
time to be
biggest
streamer
problem
pet of the
I had to
week.
solve was my food supply. Parkour noobs only get fed once a day, and if this compass was taking me far away, there was no way I would survive on the raw chicken. So for the past
All you had to
week,
do
I've
was
been
raise
doing the beef jump
$1,000 for
every single
Palestinians
morning.
on
And for the
Instagram
rest of the day, I
to get
tried not to
recognition from
parkour at
streamer
all
awards.
so I could save
Fair
the
enough.
food. But that's when I almost got caught.
Hold up, what was that sound?
Oh no, I'm starving. This isn't good.
Why are you taking damage? Are you starving?
Starving? No, I'm just
Oh, you
in
are.
pain because I love parkour so much and I wish I could
Other
do it all
Connor
the time.
donates
Oh,
to the
man, sorry
IDF.
to hear that.
It's
Yeah,
the immune
love hurts.
deficiency
Oh, I feel
fund,
better.
but
By some
you're
miracle,
technically
the Parkour
right.
Pro bought my excuse. If the pro stayed around for any longer, I might have starved to death. I had to eat the piece of beef that I just jumped for, but it didn't matter. I had already prepared enough. By rationing my food, I was able to save up 4 pieces of beef for the journey. I had no clue whether this would be enough food to survive the trip, but the old man said I had everything I needed. So I guess I was just gonna have to trust him again.
What do we write
Now,
your
it
name
was
in when
time
the
to go
Streamer Awards
searching for the
nominations come out?
ticket.
Great question. The main thing I would like you to write in for Streamer Awards this year is Best Stream Series, Fortnite Friday, ConnorEatsPants. That one I think I could not only get nominated, which would be thrilling, but I think I could maybe even, if just George Santos ones goes through, I could even have a shot at an award. I can even pull it off. And then of course, Best Variety Streamer as always. It'd be nice to be recognized, but we'll see.
Crossing this line of stone means I'm heading into the parkour outskirts. No noob, including myself, has ever been out here. And probably for a good reason. All I know is that the further away you get from Parkour Civilization, the more dangerous the jumps become. Already, I was starting to see huge chunks of parkour missing. No one knows how the outskirts came to be like this. Or at least no one down here knows. Unfortunately, the compass kept taking me further and further away from Parkour Civilization. The old man must have hid the ticket out here knowing that no
this year. I think he deserved it too.
Go this deep to retrieve it.
Asa followed me on Twitter last week.
I had already been jumping
I'm too
for
nervous
hours,
to say
and
hi.
now I'm down to one piece of raw beef.
It's like a rock star.
And still, I found nothing. That was until I saw something in the distance. I had no way of knowing, but I had a feeling that this was what I was looking for. In all my time here in Parkour Civilization, I have never seen anything
Fortnite Friday?
like
I don't get
this.
streamers Fortnite
This
Friday.
couldn't be a coincidence.
Not how that works.
Which means I was gonna have to go parkour to the top. I haven't really prepared for anything like this. Vertical jumps don't exist naturally down here. The only place I've seen vertical jumps is when I jump for food. Luckily, I made it to the top without falling into the void. I didn't see anything at first glance, but when I pulled out my compass, I was in the right place. I didn't get it. The compass was pointing me to the exact block I was standing on. The ticket should be here. Unless the old man hid the ticket out of sight and put it underground.
Or I guess
if I
you
broke
could put
this
it under,
grass
I
block
guess.
and a parkour pro catches me, I would for sure be going back to prison for life this time.
Oh,
But
yeah,
if
you
I'm
can't
gonna
break
have any
blocks.
shot at making it up to the parkour pro civilization, I'm gonna take that chance. Well, here goes nothing. I broke the block, and underground there was a chest. I couldn't believe it. I had actually found the ticket. But when I opened the chest, something was wrong. There was no ticket to be found, just a barrier. The old man lied to me. There was no ticket to get up to the pro civilization. Why would he send me all the way out here to get a barrier block? This didn't make any sense. The old man knew I would risk my entire life for a ticket, but
Did he not
set me
download the
up.
texture?
There had to be some explanation for this.
You need to
Well, if
download
I'm lucky to survive
CS
the trip
source.
back, I can ask him why he sent me all the way out here just to get a barrier block, which is
If you don't
also
see the
illegal to
guns in the
have.
Trouble
By
in
some
Terrorist
miracle, I
Town
made it
server,
back
you need
the
to
parkour
download
checkpoint
CS
without
source.
falling.
Hey, you. You were the last one to see the pro stationed here. What happened to him?
Oh, well, I showed him a backwards jump, and then he tried it for himself and then fell.
You? A backwards jump? Are you serious?
Yeah?
Okay, now I have to try. So you just go backwards?
Oh, okay, and he's gone too. Am I gonna be blamed
get
for
some
this?
subs.
Fortunately, I made it back to
Actually,
my
I
house,
don't need
and
subs.
no
I
parkour
got plenty
pro has
earlier.
caught
Never
me
mind.
with the barrier
I'm literally
block.
just going through the
Now
motions
it's time
now,
to
watching
ask
this movie.
old man why in the
What's even
world
the
he
point?
sent me out there to retrieve this. All right, bro, are you gonna explain to me why what the? When I got down to the basement, the old man was nowhere to be found. All that was left was a hole in the ground. Did he jump into the void on purpose?
It's a ticket,
I
bro.
don't understand what's going on. But that's when I paid attention to the item that was left on the ground. I knew what it was before I even picked it up. It was a ticket to rank up to become a parkour pro. The old man had it on him the entire time, but still sent me to retrieve the barrier block? The old man wanted me to find this barrier for a reason.
This is actually
and
getting
now,
crazy.
this was the sign that I was ready to rank up to become a parkour pro. It was time to head to the parkour temple. I made my way back to the place that I never thought I'd step foot in again. The place where no parkour
You
noob
get Jimmy
in
Carter
history
on
has
Fortnite
ever made
Friday.
it out alive.
I don't
went
want to lie
ahead and
about
ate my
Fortnite Friday, I
last
guess,
piece
but it
of
would be
beef.
kind of
Just
funny to
last
like
time,
say
I
he's
was in
coming
such
on
a
and just like
perfect
play like
spot.
really
3
light,
full
like
bars of
breathing
hunger is
noises, like a
exactly what I
respirator.
need to make it to the top. The
Free
barrier
Discord
guarding
for
the
like an
temple
hour.
was up, so I threw in my ticket, and the entrance to the parkour temple was now open. All I had to do now was do something that I totally never do, and that's fail 1-block jumps. Okay, I made the first jump. That's always a good sign. This time around,
That video
was
was
different.
crazy,
I
bro.
wasn't
He
gonna
was
let
just
the
like-
pressure
he
get
looked
to
like
me. I
literally
was
the
gonna be
chocolate guy
first
from
noob to
SpongeBob.
ever rank up to the pro civilization. Ah, no. Looking at this jump
You
is
had
giving me
Elmo?
flashbacks.
Why are you saying? I
My
just said I
journey
was.
to
I
becoming a
would be
parkour
lying about
pro
getting Jimmy Carter
starts
though.
now.
Elmo was
No,
real.
This time was different. I successfully made the 1st
Let's
jump,
go,
and for
dude.
the first time in my life, I was actually on the parkour course. Now, all I had to do was just take it 1 jump at a time. The first section was the stone blocks. So far, I've only encountered 1-block vertical jumps, but they were nothing I couldn't handle. Even though I had been on the course for a good amount of time, I was still ways away from making
Bro,
it
I'm
to
scared
the top.
fucking sprinting
After I
gets
passed
involved
the
in
stone
this.
block section, I moved on to the stone slab section.
Like, I'm getting
Slabs aren't
worried.
too common in the noob level of Parkour Civilization, but luckily, this section wasn't too hard. But it was the next section I was worried about, the stair jumps. This next jump I had to complete was by far the hardest jump I've
This
ever
is
seen.
what Bane
it was a
did.
2-block
True.
jump, but
Yeah.
I had to go up half a block. But I didn't come all this way to give up. I went for the jump, but I jumped too early. I thought this was it, but by some
he's
miracle,
okay.
a block below me broke my fall, and I only took 2.5 hearts of damage, but that was too close to call. If I was even the slightest bit off, I could have been all the way down there in the void. On my second time around, I made the jump. That stair jump essentially marked the end of the stair section, and now I was on the stone walls. Walls were almost never seen at the noob level, but fortunately, I didn't see anything bigger than a 1-block jump for the rest of the way. All I had to do was sneak and stay on the course, and that's when I got to the point when the jump stopped. I was so high off the ground now, but I knew I was at the end. I climbed up the stairs until I was face to face with the entrance to the Parkour Pro Civilization.
I don't even consider it Christopher Nolan. I don't know what happened.
Noob in history to rank up, but then the realization hit me. The last jump to get to the Parkour Pro Civilization.
As someone that had no knowledge like Batman villains or characters, like I'm sorry, but Bane was like the funniest shit in the world. As someone that just like saw that as like a normal guy, like I was like, what the fuck is this? Like in the comic, like in Injustice, he has like juice like in his bat. It's like making him like all buff. The movie is just Tom Hardy in a mask. It's like making a funny voice. I was like, am I missing something?
Was a 3-block jump. It was impossible. This was why no noob has ever ranked up to become a pro. The course was impossible to begin with. But then I remembered the barrier. This is what the old man
I heard a rumor about the ending of the new Joker movie, and if it's true, it's fucking
wanted to give me a
peak.
chance to rank up. I placed down the barrier block,
But I
and
feel
made
like I'm
the
being
2-block
trolled.
jump. I
Nice,
did
you made it.
I actually did it. I was the first noob in history to ever complete
It's
this
true.
course.
People
No
are
one at the
saying that's an
bottom level
awful
knows
ending.
what
I think that
society
sounds
is like up here,
incredible.
and I was gonna be the first one to figure it out. What was it gonna be like? Was I actually gonna be able to see the sky? Well, I guess we'll find out. I walked up to the stone walls, and the doors opened, revealing a room I've never seen anything like before. I turned the corner, and I
Just
saw
say
a
it,
Parkour
no.
Pro just standing there. Hi.
What the? Who are you? Where did you come from?
Kill him.
I'm the only one working here.
I came from the noob level. I just beat the course and ranked up.
Wow, I was not expecting this. I'm not sure what to do here. Just go over there and throw your leather boots in the lava.
All right, time to get my iron boots.
Yes, sir. One ranked up. A noob by the name of...
Soup's confirmed it's true.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why people are saying it's a
And
bad
that was
ending.
it.
I think
That
that's
was
like
the last time
such
I
an
would ever wear
absurd
leather boots
twist
again
that I'm
for the
like,
rest of my life. From
they
the looks
got
of it,
me.
I only had one more lava jump to go, but this time there were
I don't want to know any
dispensers.
more about it. I
backed
want to
up and
watch the
jumped
movie
over the lava,
and
and I was
experience it.
equipped with iron boots. I was officially a parkour pro. After I went through, I saw one more jump that led to some barrels. What is this for?
It's for food. You only have to pay 1 jump for 2 steak here.
Only a 1-block jump for food? That's amazing. I opened the barrel to see something that
Yo!
I've never seen before. Cooked meat? In all of these. In my entire life living on the noob level, I've never seen a piece of cooked beef. And now, as a parkour pro, I could fully replenish my hunger bar. And that meant I could sprint now. Oh man, this is crazy.
that's crazy, dude.
Congratulations on becoming a parkour pro. You can now head up those steps and begin your life in Parkour Pro Civilization.
Those were the exact words I wanted to hear. This is it. When I walk up these steps, I will be at the top level of Parkour Civilization. When I walked into the temple, I immediately saw massive statues. These statues looked like they were showing the parkour noobs and the parkour pros. They even had their boots on. This
right,
place is
wow.
insane. I've never seen anything like this. I mean,
What's
look
that,
at these
bro?
What the?
No
Gold
way,
boots?
man.
Who wears gold boots? This doesn't make any sense.
No, that's
What
some good
is
world
this?
building, though. Yo!
Am I not at the top of Parkour Civilization?
Hey, parkour delivery.
Let's go. My parkour delivery is here. Now that I'm a parkour pro,
Oh
I
my
can
God.
get parkour delivered to my house.
Wait, this
Hey,
is
did you
art,
order
bro.
parkour construction to this house?
Yes, sir. That's me. I ordered the 6-block tall
Look at
slime
that.
jump to my bedroom.
Like,
good.
the
Where do you want it
background of
built?
like the
Let's see. I think this
parkour
would be a good place
civilization. I don't
for it.
even. What do you
think
call the
can build it
bottom
right
layer?
there?
Oh, sure.
It's like in the back.
To
Like
think
that's
just
cinema,
a few
dude.
days ago, I was a parkour noob, and now I'm getting custom parkour jumps installed in my house is crazy.
This look good?
On the noob
Yep,
layer,
I think it's
yeah.
perfect. Hey, thanks, man, for parkouring all the way out here.
Sure. You got my payment?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was 4 1-blocks in a row, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3,
Careful!
4. There you go.
Oh
Thank you
my
very
God,
much.
bro.
And my tip?
Your tip?
Really? Don't tell me you thought you weren't gonna tip me.
If you're a parkour pro, it's always expected that you tip when you buy something. Oh, I hope I make this. Oh, that was close.
Oh,
Bro,
wow.
careful,
a 360? Yeah, you're good, man. Thanks.
And like most things in Parkour Civilization, the way you tip is with more parkour. Luckily, I survived that payment for the jump installed in my house. If I missed any one of those jumps, I would have fallen back down to the parkour
How do you, like,
noob level,
do
and my
anything-
journey
like, I
to
guess it's
become
all
a pro
parkour. You
would have
gotta,
been
like,
for nothing. But I won't say
eat
it wasn't worth
parkour.
it, because now I can practice
What if
slime
you, like,
jumps
fall in love?
anytime
Do you,
I
like,
want
propose
inside of
through
my
parkour?
house. And this is how my new life is as a pro in Parkour Civilization. No parkour noob at the bottom level knows what life is like up here, except I was the only one to rank up and become a part of parkour society. To rank up to a parkour pro, I had to be the first noob in history to beat an impossible parkour course. When I got to the top, I got my iron boots and I was officially a pro. I thought I had made it. I thought I was at the top of Parkour Civilization, but that's when I realized I truly knew nothing about the world I was living in. My journey to getting
Hedonic
to the
treadmill,
top
bro.
of Parkour Civilization wasn't even close to being done. Now, I was about to discover what life was like on the second layer of Parkour Civilization. At the Parkour Pro level, everywhere you look is a 2-block jump. When I was a parkour noob, I thought 2-block jumps were extremely hard, but now that I could sprint,
I mean, they
realized they were almost like
quite
1-block
literally
jumps.
impossible for
Something
him, though.
about the pro level felt
Until he could
different.
sprint.
Maybe it was the fact that when I was a noob, I would see dirt in the sky, but now there's nothing above me. And that's when I looked back at the parkour temple. There was still a world above me, and now it was way higher up. But there was something else that was different. I was staring down at the house I used to live in. When I was down on the noob level, I would look up and all I would see is dirt. But somehow on the pro level, I could look down, and I could only assume that the same goes for the layer
Whoa.
above me. Now that I was adjusted to my surroundings, it was time to go searching for a place to buy a house. That was assuming that life still worked like that up here. When I took a look around, all I saw were the same identical buildings. Maybe this time I wouldn't be getting a mansion.
Good
But that's
metaphor.
when I found a building that looked different, and it definitely didn't look like a house. When I walked inside the building, sure
is
enough,
like
it was a
Megalopolis.
shop to buy
Yeah,
a new
that's
house.
what I was saying earlier.
Hey, aren't you the noob who ranked up?
That would be me.
Oh yeah, I thought it was you. I'm selling houses today. Choose one you want to buy.
Let's go. It's time to buy my first house as a parkour pro. Let's see what these prices are. I can get one house for a 2-block jump. Oh, that's super cheap. All right, what is this one over here? I can get one house for a 2.5
Yo, I saw
block
this. Thank you for
jump.
linking this, bro. Did y'all see that they put the Rizzler on Bring the Boom, bro? Did y'all see they put him on? They put him on the remix, bro. And it actually goes crazy. This tweet's so real. The Rizzler just hopped on We Bring the Boom remix and dropped a feature reminiscent of 2000's Lil Wayne.
I'm the panther dressed in black. Once I give your girl the wrist face, there's no chance she's coming back. I hang with AJ and Big Justin. Bring the boom, you know it's on. We're like the 3 evolutions of Pokemon.
Bro, we're like the 3 evolutions of Pokemon. Wait, his dad comes in after him too? Wait, his dad hops on the track as well? I didn't even know. Jamie, pull that up. Where's it at? Is that on TikTok? Surely, right? Hold on. Parkour Civilization can wait. I didn't know he hopped on the track. Wait, what is their...
We bring up
so loud.
When you subscribe here to our channel, no, you'll never be alone. We bring
Dude, they brought the boom, bro. Holy shit. Bro, they just brought the fucking boom, man. Holy shit. They just brought the boom, a boom and a half. Okay, here it is. We Bring the Boom remix part 1. Holy shit, they brought the boom way too much there, man. We bring the boom. Yeah. Damn. Yo! They got Cousin Angelo on this shit? Jersey Joe! Bring the boom to you.
I just brought a boom to this chat room FR dance.
Yo!
Wait, is he still watching it?
I'm Lulu and I got a gold Italian horn. I've been bringing the boom since the day I was born. With Big Justice as my grandson and AJ's my son.
Aw, grandma.
Bring the boom is
Hi
second
Connor,
to
hope you're doing well.
Why is this so wholesome, bro? It is, bro. Like, I get people are pretty cynical about like the dad. They're like, oh, he's always trying to like been like famous, but like he's obviously like he obviously like loves his family a ton, bro, and he just expresses it and he wants to share with everybody. Like, I don't know, you can be cynical about it, but like you can like at the end of the day, I do fully believe he loves his family to death. You can't convince me otherwise. They're so happy, man. I love Italians, bro. I've always said that. I love Italians, bro. For them. That's awesome. All right, back to whatever this is.
Okay, that's a little more expensive. And this last one is one house for a 3-block. Wait, why are these all the same? All of these options are for the same house.
Oops, busted. I was trying to get a little more profit.
Why would anyone fall for that? Since there was only one house to buy, I obviously went with the cheapest option and bought my first house with a 2-block jump.
ConnorEatsPants tier list different American ethnicities. No, that's a Liam stream, bro.
Let's go. Since all the houses were
Give that to
identical,
Liam.
it was no surprise that I got one that looked like this.
You're all set to move in. Feel free to call the Parkour delivery service if you want your jumps changed.
A Parkour delivery service? Let's go. Being a parkour pro is awesome. The
We got a
living room in
job.
my house had 2 1-block jumps, and the entire house itself was 3 stories tall. Looks like 3 jumps to get to my bed on the top floor.
Hey, it's your neighbor. Can I come in?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. You're that F-boat guy, right? You're the noob who beat the course and ranked up?
Yeah, that's me. I'm the first one to do it, I guess.
I can't believe you're my neighbor. That's crazy. Well, you probably have questions about life up here, right? Anything you want to know?
Yeah, one actually. What happens when we fall? What is the punishment for missing a jump at the pro level?
You go down a level. If you miss a jump, you'll be a noob, and you'll have to beat the course again.
Okay, so I can never fall, noted.
course.
So who are the people above us then? What's above a pro?
It's probably best I just show you. Here, come with me.
My neighbor started telling me
Whoa.
everything there was to know about Parkour Civilization.
Neighbor sounds like
He
you?
brought me
I
back
disagree.
to the Parkour Temple where all the statues were.
Some of
He
you guys just
explained
hear a
how
guy with a
Parkour
little bit of
Civilization
like
starts at the
confidence
noob
in
level,
his
and at level
maybe
2, you
higher
become a
pitched voice,
Parkour
and you
pro.
assume that
Then
we all
there were the Parkour Masters. If you were
we all
lucky
sound
enough
the same.
to rank
You
up,
can't differentiate.
you get gold boots and you become a master. My neighbor said that Parkour Masters never come down to the pro level, but if they do ever come down, it's a Parkour pro's nightmare. He said the Parkour Masters are ruthless. And then he walked over to the largest statue, the one with the diamond boots. He said that this was the Parkour champion. He said that most people down here don't
way.
even believe that the champion is real, but the stories say there can only be one Parkour champion. Whoever that was lives at the top of Parkour Civilization, which
Damn.
means if I was gonna make it to the top, I would have to become a Parkour champion. My first day as a Parkour pro was strange. For once, no one was at my door making me parkour for food. But then the question was, how do I get
Connor
food now?
six
Or what do
froggy,
I even
Connor
do?
six
I saw
froggy.
that there was another pro going somewhere, so I decided to follow him. Soon after,
Smart.
I saw another pro going in the same direction, which meant they were probably heading to something important. After jumping for a few minutes, I saw what they were heading to. They were all heading to this massive structure in the distance. When I got closer, I saw that there was a bunch of Parkour pros lined up for something. Whatever this place was, these Parkour pros were willing to do 2-block vertical jumps to get here. Fortunately,
That's a
I
lot.
didn't fail any of these
That's
jumps, and I
dangerous.
made it into the line. I must have woken up late to whatever this was because I was the last one to show up. At this point, I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but that's when I saw what everyone was waiting in line for. There was a dispenser at the end of the structure. The pro in front of me picked up 2 items, but the only thing I saw them holding was a piece of paper. What could be so valuable about that piece of paper that people would wait in line this long for? When it was my turn, I clicked the button, and I got a piece of steak. So
Much longer
this
we
is how
got,
the
bro? Like
Parkour
an
pros
hour and a
get
half
food.
or something?
Then I received the piece of paper. The paper said farm work equals 15 minutes. And this is when I realized how life was different on the
This is
pro
when it
level
starts
of
getting
Parkour
really
Civilization.
fucking good.
Instead
Really,
of
Brock.
parkouring for food like the noobs do, the pros parkour for work. Just like the guy who sold me my house, the guards in Parkour Prison, or even the pros that fed me every day. They were all just completing their daily tasks that they got
Right,
from
and I
this
asked
piece of
questions
paper.
about that
And
earlier.
now for my first daily task,
course the
I
world
was
building was
assigned
planned.
to work on the farm. Before this, I had never seen an animal in Parkour Civilization, but this is the place they were all kept. This place was responsible for feeding all of the parkour pros and all of the parkour noobs. And it should be no surprise that in Parkour Civilization, even the animals had to do a parkour course. My daily task meant that I had to watch all of the animals that did the parkour course. Oh man, this job is terrible. Now I'm just gonna have to watch a cow fall off and die. Whoa,
No
what the-
way!
Oh my god, this cow is cooking. How did he even do
Even
that?
the animals do
pros
parkour.
only eat the meat from the animals that complete the parkour course. They say it enhances your parkour abilities. As for the other animals that don't make the course, well, that's where the meat comes from on the noob level. And some noob's gonna have to eat that.
Oh.
Wow, I cannot say I missed that. Parkour pros do their daily tasks for a reason. Once you've completed the task that you got on your piece of paper, you take it to the training grounds. This place is basically the only reason parkour pros are incentivized to work. This is because this is the only place in Parkour Civilization where you can practice parkour without worrying about falling to the lower level. The entrance to the training grounds is blocked by a barrier, and the only way in is to throw in your slip of paper once you've completed the work. The daily task I completed gave me 15 minutes of practice time. That meant for the next 15 minutes, I could practice any parkour jump I could possibly think of. Here, you have the ability to build
How the fuck
any
do you have more
parkour
viewers
jump
right now
you
than the
want.
debate?
But
Bro, it was
with
the
this
vice
being my
presidential
first day
debate.
as a parkour pro, I didn't even know
No one
what
wants
I
to watch
needed
JD
practice.
Vance.
So I just decided to do the jumps that people left here. It seemed like a lot of the pros were practicing fence jumps, which are jumps I had little to no experience on. But what scared
They
me
didn't
the
even, like,
most
put a
is what
girl
I
on
saw
for
over
most of
here.
it.
Someone was practicing not one, but multiple 3-block vertical jumps. It almost seemed impossible to do even one. But if someone was practicing these jumps, that could only mean one thing: that the way up to become a parkour master would be nearly impossible. If I was gonna have any shot at ranking up to become a master, I was gonna have to spend much more time in here practicing. Another beautiful day, and I don't have to wake up to either raw chicken or raw beef. Even though I've only been here for a few days, I feel like I haven't really enjoyed myself yet. I mean, for once in my life, I don't even have to go outside to parkour for food. I don't even have to grab my piece of steak. I'll still have full hunger for days. And now, instead of being bullied by all the parkour pros like I was down at the noob level, I can just do anything I want and no one's here to punish me.
Hey, you want to come with me to get our daily jobs? I don't want to be late.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do my daily task. I think I'm just gonna chill today, honestly.
What? What do you mean you're gonna chill? You're not gonna get your daily tasks? Are you sure about that?
What? I mean, no one says we have to, so what's the problem?
I don't know. I just have never seen anyone not do their daily task.
Well, maybe I'm teaching the parkour pros that they don't have to parkour all the time. But later that day, I realized I made a huge mistake. What in the world is that sound? Bro, come on, I was just trying to sleep. Who keeps making that horn noise?
Dude, hurry. You gotta get out here now. Follow me and make sure you don't miss a jump.
Whoa, what's going on?
Duh.
Be late for what? Wait, where are you going?
It's like the equivalent of like saying like, hey, follow me to the store and make sure you don't fucking die. Like, yeah, that's like, of course I'm not gonna miss a jump. That would be bad. That would be like the one thing I can't do.
Going in the direction that my neighbor was going. And that's when I saw a bunch of parkour pros lined up, standing completely still. I had no clue what was going on, but I followed my neighbor and soon I got in line with all of the other parkour pros. No one was saying anything. Hey, can anyone tell me what's going on?
Dude, don't say anything and look straight ahead.
Why? Can't someone just explain what's happening? But that's when it happened. Not too far ahead, someone dropped down from the sky. It was a parkour master.
Me?
One of you was
Wait, what the
supposed
fuck?
to design it.
Sorry, I'm not on the Vivance. I zoned out.
Anyone tell me what's going on with all of the other... No clue what was going on, but I followed my neighbor and soon I got in line with all of the other parkour pros. No one was saying anything. Hey, can anyone tell me what's going
I'm
on?
the parkour
Dude,
pro?
don't say anything and look straight ahead.
Why? Can't someone just explain what's happening? But that's when it happened. Not too far ahead, someone dropped down from the sky. It was a parkour master.
One of you was supposed to design a new course,
Holy shit.
but someone didn't do their task. Who was it?
Oh no, I'm done for. Why does this have to be me? I watched as the parkour master interrogated each and every one of the parkour pros, knowing that sooner or later, he was gonna show up where I was.
You. What was your task?
My task, I was selling houses to noobs on the bottom level.
Someone already did that task. Prepare for a parkour battle.
A parkour battle?
The parkour battle starts now.
This is just great. Why does my first parkour battle have to be against a parkour master?
For my first attack, I'm attacking you with a 3-block jump.
Okay, a 3-block jump.
Okay,
That's doable.
this is
I think
nice. I
could
like
survive
this rule
round.
set.
In Parkour Civilization, it should be no surprise that people fight each other with more parkour. If
course.
someone attacks you with a jump and you don't make it, you pay the price. Oh, this isn't good. I'm already down 4 hearts.
I gave you an easy one, but I guess this is going to be over
How do you
faster
miss that,
than
bro?
I thought. Get ready for my next attack.
The worst part about parkour battles is you can't even attack your opponent until you defend one of their attacks. And by the looks of this next jump, I probably won't be attacking the parkour master at all.
Your turn. 4 blocks by 3 blocks diagonal jump.
All right, here goes nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, this is
Come on,
so
bro.
far. How did he do this first try? I was hoping I would get lucky, but luck wasn't on my side. The second attack hit me, and I was down to 2
that one hurt
hearts.
to see.
This is too fun for me. One more attack, and you'll be gone forever.
The parkour master was right. If I failed to defend one more attack, it's game over for me. All I could hope for now is that the parkour master fails this last jump. That way, I could actually have a chance to attack. No way he makes this first try. Oh god, he made it.
This is
It's
it
not
for
even
you,
that hard, though,
Parkour
right?
Pro. A 3-block vertical jump to decide your fate.
This was it. My entire journey in Parkour Civilization came down to this one jump, and it was a 3-block vertical jump. I thought when I ranked up to become a parkour pro, my days of parkouring to survive were over, but I soon realized I knew nothing
Why
about
would you
parkour
assume that?
society.
Your whole
Even as a
entire
pro,
society
I
is
wasn't
based
even
around
close to
parkour.
being
Why
at
would
the
you think
top
it doesn't
of
make
Parkour
any sense?
Civilization. The parkour
What a naive
pros
man.
were the workers of society. Every day we would get a new daily job to complete, and I found out the hard way what happens if you skip your job, because the one day I didn't get my daily task, a parkour master came down and challenged me to a parkour battle. And now I have to do the hardest jump I've ever done in my life if I want to live. This was it. All my work to rank up to become a parkour pro was gonna be for nothing if I didn't make this jump, but at least I was gonna die trying. I took a deep breath and I jumped. What?
Whoa.
Is this real?
You got one. All right.
I did it. I made a 3-block vertical jump.
You just bought yourself 5 more minutes of time.
An allegory
but we
for how the
both know your
working
fate.
class are always
Get ready to
oppressed
attack
despite
me.
hope
The parkour
for
master
a
was right.
systemic
All
change.
I did was buy myself a little time. How was I gonna
Yeah.
be able to do a
And
jump
yeah.
that the parkour master couldn't do? And if I make it too easy, the parkour master will just get another
What would
chance
happen
to
if,
attack
like,
me. I got
the
lucky last
parkour
time, but I
noobs
don't think I'd
unionized?
survive another attack from the parkour master. For my first attack, I built a 1-block jump and I
What's
did a
the- what
360.
what is there- what do they
Maybe,
do?
Just maybe there was a chance this would work.
Wow,
die?
a 360? I've
I guess
never
their
done that
food source
before,
only
but
comes from
you did it.
above.
It can't be that hard.
Let's go. He's never done it before. I needed him to fail this jump.
What? How? Who even does 360s? What is this?
By some miracle,
Oh,
my
shit.
attack against the parkour master was successful. I think I found his weakness. He
He's doing
couldn't
some
do a
new shit.
360. This was my chance. I just had to make sure that I kept making my jumps. For my next attack, I built a 2-block jump.
You're
I've never
crazy,
even
bro.
made this jump before, but my entire life depended on it. I jumped, and I successfully made
way.
a 2-block jump with a 360.
This is ridiculous. How are you doing these jumps?
I watched as the parkour master tried to defend against my attack, but once again, the 360
What a
was
fail.
too difficult for him.
This can't be possible.
Exclamation
How
point
are you
sense,
beating
bro.
me?
Figure out his
Now,
sense.
both the parkour master and I were at 2 hearts.
Gotta
The
copy
next
it. You're not a
person to
parkour
land an
master.
attack would win the parkour battle. All right, you ready for a 3-block jump with a 360?
No, stop. I yield. You win the parkour battle.
What? Are you serious? No way. I actually won the parkour battle? Somehow I beat a parkour master.
Because you beat me, I have something that can help you rank up to become a parkour master.
I could become a parkour master?
It's actually kind of the
master
pussy's
said
way
that the
out. Like,
course
he
to becoming a parkour
almost
master
like he's being
would
fooled.
be
You need to
impossible.
commit to the
But he had
ending of this
something that
battle.
could help me along the way. He pulled out an item and threw it on the ground. I went to pick it up and I figured out that it was a totem of undying. He said somewhere in the course there is a jump that I won't survive, and I'll know it when I see it. He told me to go attempt the course to rank up and find this jump. He said to find any information about the secret to completing that jump, because if I can figure out how to make the jump, I could rank up to become a parkour master. This was insane.
Damn.
Earlier today, I didn't even know parkour battles existed, and somehow I won my first battle, not just against anyone, but a parkour master. And now I actually have a reason to go back to the parkour temple and try to do the course to become a parkour master. I didn't like thinking about the fact that that wasn't the course to rank up. That was just the path to get up to the temple. But I wasn't going to make the journey up the temple just yet. Not only did I need food to get my health back, but I needed to do my daily task. I barely escaped with my life after missing 1 day of work, so I wasn't going to do that again. And today my task was
I love when I get to feed the noobs, bro. I know some people say it's not a great job, but like, I don't know.
Never made my
Hoping
way
the
back
poor is
down to the
fulfilling
noob
for
level
me.
yet. I wonder
Maybe
if
I'm
anything's
different.
changed down there since I ranked up. If you're a pro in Parkour Civilization and you fall, you'll lose your rank and become a noob again. But you can still go down to the lower level. There's just a different way. This is the first time I had been back to this part of the Parkour Temple since I ranked up. And now that I was a pro, I had access to a different doorway that I've never seen before. This new path led to a giant staircase that would take me back down to the noob level. If I missed one of these jumps,
Where are
I
all
would for
these
sure
people
die,
at
but
during
fortunately,
deadlock? It is
one-block
crazy
jumps
that
are
like this
too
is more
easy for me
engaging
now
to like
that I'm a Parkour pro.
large
When I got
portion
to
of the
bottom, I
audience here
collected
than
everything I needed in
me
order for
playing
me
the
to
next big
complete my
thing.
daily task. It's crazy to think that I'm still the only one to have ever completed this course, but the barrier I used still should be there, so maybe someone else will. This is so strange. I once
Deadlock
lived
is so
in this
bad.
neighborhood.
I'm sorry,
That was
bro. Your
once
name
my
is literally
mansion,
group
and now
farting.
as a
And yesterday
Parkour
you were in the
pro, I
chat
can see what
during
it
Deadlock
really
making a
looks like
fart
from
joke,
down
and we all
here.
made fun
When
of
I
you.
lived here, I was the
Of course
only
you'd be
one
here
that
for
lived
this.
in my neighborhood, or at least the only one left. So does anyone live here anymore? Hello? Anyone home? Okay, I guess not. Maybe someone bought my mansion? I don't know. Hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, no way. Someone actually does live here. All right, time to set up the jumps. Let's see, 1 block jump for raw chicken, and then the 1 block vertical jump for raw beef. Man, I can't believe I'm actually doing this job now. All right, mandatory parkour check.
Oh, great. It's you.
You're a parkour noob now? Weren't you just at my house? Yeah, you delivered my parkour to me. So what happened?
What do you think happened, genius? You just paid me a huge tip, and I was so happy. And then I fell out the front door.
Hey, man, well, you know, I ranked up, so
It
you
happens.
could too. All right, so now you have to choose your jump.
You think I don't know what to do already? Just let me jump for my food in peace.
Hey, I feel like I remember being in a situation that was just like this. You really think I could rank up to be a parkour pro?
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob.
Thanks,
and
Joey.
you think you're so good now. Just wait till I rank up.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man, that sucks.
See you in 50
Dang,
years.
Now he has to spend another 50 years in Parkour Prison. Oh, well.
I mean, I
After
came here to
only
watch you react, you're not
finding 2
reacting
noobs
hard
to
enough.
feed,
Now I
I
feel
went
like the
back
one-
to the
I'm
other
the one
neighborhood where I found the old man. It just seems
unironically
so weird
watching
that he
this.
disappeared out of nowhere.
I'm reacting
I
as
wanted
much
to
as
see
you
if
should
there was a
expect me to
chance
react
that
to
he
this
came
shit, man.
back. But when I got to the house,
Hello?
a parkour master walked out the front door.
I'm back for
Luckily,
Deadlock later,
I
man.
wasn't spotted. What was a parkour master doing all the way at the noob
face
level?
cam on?
And why did he come from this house? When I thought the coast was clear, I made my way over. This couldn't be a coincidence. This is the only house I've seen with a secret room, and now a parkour master shows up here? Does the master even know about the secret room? I went to go inside, but something was wrong. There was no secret doorway. It was gone. I was sure this was the right house. That parkour master must have came here to block up the entrance. I sat there
way.
thinking about why the parkour master would do that, but nothing made sense to me. But that didn't matter to me right now.
All right,
Now that I
main
finished my
character.
daily
I don't
task,
remember
it
main
was
character's name. What fucking idiot, bro? Like, what do you mean you wouldn't know why the parkour master would do that? Obviously, he's hiding something, bro. And there's a conspiracy by the masters. If this character is the guy who becomes a parkour master, let alone a parkour champion, then you have to really suspend your disbelief for this. Like, come on now.
Time to try the course to rank up to become a parkour master and find this impossible jump. I got back up to the pro level, dropped off my daily task paper, and got ready to climb the parkour temple. Now I had one thing to worry about, and that was making this initial
called
course
plot
to get
armor. Can you
into
imagine
the
if, like, the
temple. I wasn't
protagonist of
worried
this was a
about
woman?
falling. I was worried about wasting
amount of hate they would
totem
get?
of undying. The parkour master said that
He
I
called
would
him
not
Mary Sue.
survive the impossible jump. So if I got to that jump with no totem of undying, then this entire journey would be for
Be
nothing.
just like the Dream
I scaled
SMP,
my way
dude.
up the side of the parkour temple until I got to the very top. Most of the jumps were 2-block vertical jumps, but towards the end, I had to make this 3-block jump. Now, I couldn't afford to make any mistakes. That's when I made the last jump and I was inside the parkour temple. What's crazy is that none of those jumps were a part of the real course to rank up. This was the real course.
Damn.
Already at first glance, I was seeing blocks I've never seen used in parkour before, but I was expecting that. There's a reason why almost no pros even attempt this course, and that's because it's so dangerous. Fence jumps, trapdoor jumps, and ladder jumps. The jumps just kept getting harder and harder the more I looked at it. But I wasn't here to rank up. All I was here to do was find the impossible jump that the parkour master told me about. If I find this jump and study it like he told me to, maybe I have an actual chance of becoming a parkour master. I climbed to the top of the ladder, and now I was really at the start of the course. Any fall from this height would result in death. And of course I have to do fence jumps as the very first section. I held out my totem of undying and I climbed
Sometimes
on
I
the
want to like
course
just
begin.
like fall from
Fence
really
jumps
high
were my
places
worst
and see
nightmare,
like
but
how
so
far I can
far, I've
fall
made
without
3 in a
like
row.
breaking
But
anything.
I soon realized that that's
Just
all
so like I
I
have
needed
like a
to do,
reference
because
point.
I think I found the impossible jump. What is this jump? Is this
I've
a
fallen from like pretty
4-block
high places
vertical
when I was
fence jump?
younger.
There's no
and,
way
like,
this
didn't
is the
break
right way,
anything.
right? But there was nowhere else to go. This was clearly the right path, but this jump it had
Like, I
to be
felt like
impossible. Well, the master gave me a
least,
totem
like,
for a reason.
10
I
feet
attempted
one
the
time.
jump, but got nowhere close to even making it. That was it.
Like, at
that was my
least.
one chance to use the totem of undying, and I'm just hoping that that was the jump he
Not
was
to like
talking
brag,
about.
not to like
Now,
show
I
off.
had to study the jump,
I don't mean to like
and I
flex,
knew
but
just the way
it
to
happened.
do that. Fortunately, it
Wait,
was
did
my
he just
neighbor
lose
who
his
was working
totem?
as the parkour delivery service today.
Sucks.
Hey, I need a jump built in my house. Follow me. I need to show you what it looks like. All right, so for the jump I need built, it's kind of a little ways away.
Oh man, is the parkour jump all the way up there?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll tip you good. Just follow me. I brought my neighbor all the way up into the parkour temple and showed him the jump I wanted him to build.
Aren't you paying
Since the
attention?
jump
I love
was
that like
complicated, he placed
there's
down
a
block
subsection
that
of viewers. I would
copies
say there's probably like
every
100
block
of
on
you
this jump. And after
that are legitimately
paying for his
upset that I'm
services,
not
I now
digesting
have
the
this
lore of this.
impossible parkour jump inside my own house. Now I can study
I'm
this jump
extrapolating as much
every
as I
single
can from
day.
this, and I would
Turns
argue
out
I'm
the
probably
jump
getting
was
more
a
in depth
3-block
philosophically than
vertical
most of
jump,
your
but
favorites.
with the fences, it turns into a 4-block. It was actually impossible. So what was I missing here? I couldn't just practice this jump because Parkour Civilization laws state all jumps inside your home must have a risk of dying. So practicing wasn't gonna be my best option. This doesn't make any sense. I'll think about it tomorrow, I guess. I was gonna leave it, but that's when I slipped. No! For my entire life, I've been parkouring to survive. That's how any of us survive in Parkour Civilization. If you don't make the jumps, you pay the price. But no matter how many people I've seen fall, that never stopped me from believing that I could parkour all the way to the top of society. I was the first noob to ever rank up to become a parkour pro. I beat a parkour master in my first parkour battle, and I even found the impossible jump that the parkour master told me to look for. The worst part is I was so close. I actually thought I could be a champion one day, but one jump can change everything. No! I thought I was dead until I wasn't. What? How am I alive? My journey in Parkour Civilization should have ended. I was supposed to die there, but a barrier block caught my fall. This barrier block had to have been placed by someone, right? Unless it wasn't. The guy who came to deliver parkour used a device that copied every single block from the impossible jump. That had to be it. The barrier was from the impossible
I don't remember
jump.
that at all.
This is what the parkour
Okay.
master wanted me to find.
I
It was
wasn't-
the way to get
I was probably
past
talking
the
about like the
impossible
Rizzler or
jump.
some shit
And now
during
that I
that.
know about it, I can actually rank up to become a parkour master. This means I was gonna have to prepare. I couldn't believe it. Just a few minutes ago, I was about to fall down back to the noob level and
You
become
were talking
a
about
parkour
not
noob
paying
forever.
attention.
And now I'm preparing to rank up again to become a parkour master. All right, let's see what my daily task is today. Parkour course building. Okay, definitely cannot skip that. The last time I tried skipping my daily task, I was assigned parkour course building,
No
and that
quiet
resulted
quitting.
in a parkour master challenging me to a parkour battle where I barely survived. So I'm not gonna do that again. So far, this was the first
I don't
time
believe
I've
you,
done
bro.
a daily
You're
task
being
that
silly.
was located
You're being silly in the
Parkour Prison.
donos.
And the only way to get there is by jumping in the void. Ever since I escaped this prison, I've never been back, and now I'm working here.
Oh, finally you're here. I thought you were never gonna show up. The Parkour Masters want another glass course made. And make sure you don't make the jumps too easy. There's only 2 noobs left in Parkour Prison, so I'll just grab one of them to do the course.
There's only 2 noobs left in Parkour Prison? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. In Parkour Civilization,
It's literally a
the
good thing,
Parkour
bro.
pros are responsible
Less people
for
in jail, the
building new
better.
parkour courses for the Parkour Masters. And since the pros would never want to
Don't
try
tell me the
these
first
courses
time
on their
Chatter's
own,
coming
the
in and tell me I
prisoners of
sound like the
Parkour
loser
Prison
now,
are used
bro.
instead.
That guy's a
No
parkour
way, it's you
noob.
again.
And you think you're so good now. Just wait till I rank up.
That's an alt, right? Like that's
Shoot.
somebody made
I'm
that
sorry,
up.
man, but you gotta be the one to do random parkour testing today.
Why can't you
Even
pick the
Super
old guy?
Tommy's
He's like
laughing.
100 years old.
Look, man, I don't make the rules. You just gotta do the course.
This is too easy. I'm making it out of here.
No. Oh, no, he's gone for real this time. All right, daily task completed. One step closer to becoming a parkour master.
May you save us all, F-Bo.
After a few more days of completing
Please
more
say
daily
repeat.
tasks, I was getting closer to attempting the course to rank up to become a master. I had been planning this out carefully. I wasn't just gonna go into the hardest parkour course of my life unprepared. I had saved 4 of my daily task papers to take to the parkour training grounds. As a parkour
Is that
pro,
even fucking
each
legal?
daily task you complete gives you 15 minutes of practice time. Since I saved up, I have now 1 hour to practice as much parkour as I could. This would probably be one of the last times I could parkour without worrying about dying, because once I step foot into the parkour temple to become a master, there would be no turning back. All of this preparation is relying on the fact that there actually is a secret path to get past the impossible jump. But I've come too far and I've been through too much to give up now. I have to believe there's a way to rank up. I tried practicing every jump that I remembered from the parkour temple. Most of the jumps I saw were either fences, trapdoors, or ladders, and I used my entire time in the training grounds practicing those jumps. By the end of the hour, I felt like I had unlocked parkour abilities I've never had before. I was speedrunning through fence jumps and trapdoor jumps easily. 3-block jumps weren't even a challenge for me by the end of my training, and that's how I knew that it was time to head to the parkour temple and do the course.
I think this guy's parents are proud of him, probably. I would love to see the guy who made this do a series where he watches this with his own father. Like, his own father has to sit down on camera and watch this with him. Be like, I made this, Dad.
He's heading to the parkour temple now. Don't worry, sir. I have something planned. I can promise you he's not making it out alive.
This was it. It was time to start the journey up the parkour temple. The last time I made this climb, I had a totem of undying for a second chance. But this time
His
around,
dad, like,
there
pauses
would be
it
no
40
second
minutes in and
chances.
goes like,
This
oh,
was
it's like
my last and
socioeconomic
only run.
commentary.
If I don't make every single one of these jumps in the parkour course, this would be the last view I ever have of Parkour Civilization. But that's how parkour life is. You either rise or you fall. You can never stay in the same place. And I had decided that I was going to be the one to rise. I got to the top of the ladder, and it was time to start the parkour course. Any fall from this height would be the death of me. But the fence jumps weren't what I was worried about. It was this, the impossible jump. This is when I find out if the secret path is real or not. I studied where the barrier block was in my house. If I wanted to land on the barrier, I would have to walk off the fence. If I jumped, I would miss the block. And that's assuming it was even there. But there's only one way to find out. I walked off the ledge, and I was alive.
Whoa.
It was here. The secret path was real. Now I knew it was possible. It was possible to become a parkour master. I looked around for where to go next, and I saw the outline of a barrier 3 blocks to my left. And I saw the staircase of barriers that would lead up back onto the parkour course. I've never done invisible parkour before, but there's a first time for everything. I made the 3-block jump, and I was on the secret path. I didn't understand. Did someone make the secret path, or was the course designed like this from the beginning? Either way, however
knows,
the
bro?
secret
Too many
path
questions,
got there,
man.
it got me back on the course.
It's not meant for you to
now
know.
I was gonna have
God
to make
works in
every
mysterious
jump
ways.
first try. Thankfully, I got past the fence section, but now I was on the trapdoors. Trapdoors were only a quarter of the size of a regular block, meaning if I missed the jump by even a little, it would be game over. This next jump was a 3-block diagonal jump. I didn't practice this jump, but I made it. I had made it past the trapdoors, but now I was on the regular doors. I had almost no experience with door jumps, but I knew I had to be careful. If I wasn't paying attention and I opened one of the doors the wrong way, I could get knocked off, and there would be no totem of undying to save me this time. The jumps kept getting harder and harder, and each jump I felt like I was barely hanging on the edge. But
I thought the totem of undying was needed to progress.
One by one, I kept making the
Now you
jumps,
fucked
and I was
up.
getting higher and higher.
Not that,
off
like,
the
it was
ground.
just a
The
second
last
life.
door jump was a
Maybe I
3.5 block jump.
misinterpreted
It was far, but
when he
it
was
wasn't
given
going
it.
to be the jump that stopped me from ranking up. I didn't like thinking about the fact that this course had no room for error. When I ranked up before, at least the course had blocks to potentially break my fall, but here, there was nothing that could save me. Luckily, I made it past the door section, and now I was
It
onto
did feel
the
like the
ladder
implication.
section.
Thank
Everything
you.
was
I'm not
going
crazy,
smoothly
bro.
until I found something I've never seen before. Is this jump even possible? This is a 2-block vertical jump. I've never seen this jump before, but I figured it had to be possible. I went for it, and I made it. And that's
that
when I
seemed
saw
pretty
one of the
apparent that it
hardest
was
jumps
possible.
I've ever seen. Oh no, this could
one's
be the
more
end of me.
difficult. I
Come on,
remember this
please
from the
hang on.
Minecraft
Oh, that was
Championship.
too close.
Yep.
I was inches away from slipping off the ladder, but by some miracle, I was still
Plot
on
armor,
the
bro.
course.
No way you make
now,
that first
I was
try.
parkouring on fully grown trees. I
Also,
didn't
kind of
even know
crazy that
trees
his,
still
like,
existed in
supposed, like,
Parkour
practice
Civilization,
course
but I
didn't teach
didn't
him
have
that.
time to focus on that right now. I was looking at the last jumps, and I
Some
realized I
practice,
was
bro.
almost at the top. I was actually gonna do it. All right, where do I jump to now?
You worked like
What
30
the-
hours
what
this week
is
for
going
nothing.
on?
Oh my
What is-
god.
Wait, no.
What are you doing?
I was too late to realize. I opened my eyes and I was still on the tree with 2 hearts left. What happened? Was that a part of the course?
Bro, this
That
guy
is
deserves to be a
impressive. I thought the
noob.
TNT would do the trick, but you just want to stay alive.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm so confused. What is going on?
Oh, please don't tell me you thought you were gonna rank up. You were a noob. You don't belong up
Actually
there. You
true.
could never be a parkour master.
He's actually
you
spitting,
belong
though.
at the bottom level. You were a noob.
Keep
you were
this
born
guy
to
at the
be one,
bottom.
and you'll always be one. And now I gotta finish the job. Prepare for a parkour battle.
Oh god, a parkour battle is not what I need right now. I only have 2 hearts left. That means if I
They don't
fail
heal
to
you up
defend
to start a
any
parkour battle?
attack,
There's
that
no
will be the end
regulation
of
rule
me.
set like
to
that?
think I
That's
actually had a
crazy.
chance of ranking up.
Say goodbye to Parkour Civilization. The battle starts now. I attack you with a 2-block diagonal vertical jump.
Whoever this was severely underestimated me. I've beaten a master in a parkour battle, and I sure wasn't gonna get
Actually,
out
the
to a jump
master
like
just
that.
let you
There's
win
no point
before
in fighting back.
it
Your
would
fate
end.
is inevitable.
I wouldn't say
didn't
you
listen
beat
to
the master.
Parkour Pro. I knew that as long as I could parkour, I was still in this. Now, I couldn't afford to play it safe. I needed an attack that would
Next
finish him
pages.
once and for all, and that meant doing a jump I've never done before. Come on, please make it. I did it.
No. What was that? What was that jump?
Well, that would be a 2-block downwards backwards jump. Wait, sorry, I messed up. It's actually a 2-block downwards backwards diagonal jump. This was it. The pro lined up at the edge of the block
I really want to
and
like
jumped
talk to the guy
backwards.
that made
Come on,
this. Like, it's such an interesting design choice for just like his entire like video to like purposefully spend 15 seconds going. That's a 2-block backwards running jump, and then going like, actually no, it was a 2-block backward diagonal, like just like filling 15 seconds of my life.
Downwards backwards jump. Wait, sorry, I messed up. It's actually a 2-block downwards backwards diagonal jump. This was it. The pro lined up at the edge of the block
Awesome.
and
Fortnite
jumped
Friday, I
backwards.
guess? Probably not, bro.
No.
I did it. I won the parkour battle. But against who? That was just a parkour pro. Why was another pro trying to attack me? And why did they not want me to rank up? What was all that stuff he was saying about how I was born to be at the bottom? There was too much to think about, but I had to set that aside because now I still had to worry about surviving the parkour course. And not even just the parkour jumps. Who knows if there are more traps waiting for me ahead?
NYU
I took a
film
look at the
school
rest of the
screenwriter
course.
classes
I
need
could
this on
see
the
the
syllabus.
final
That's the
stretch
school I
of
wanted to go
jumps,
to as a
and all I
kid.
had to do now
And then I got
was
to high
a
school and I was
slime
like, I
block
need to
jump.
like study.
Let's go. All the
I'm
days
just
I
gonna
was using my
dissociate and
custom
start Twitch
slime block
streaming.
jump to get to my bed were just practice for this moment. I jumped and I made it. Now I was standing on one of the final jumps of the course and I could see the doorway up ahead. And now were the 3-block vertical jumps. But I've been practicing for this moment. I used my momentum to do all 5 jumps in a row. In less than
Nice.
10 jumps, I would be a parkour master. Now I was at a tricky part. I've never even
You're
seen
actually
chain
lucky
jumps
that
before.
shit worked
But
out, bro.
compared
You
to
think I don't
surviving
know
a
that?
surprise attack and parkour battle, it was nothing to me anymore. I made the final chain jump, and
I
I was
openly
one
tell
jump
you guys
away
on
from
stream like almost every
becoming a
day now. I'm like,
parkour
I would
master.
literally
This
be
was it.
unemployed
This
living
was
off
what
the government
everything
if I
was
wasn't
leading
doing
up
this.
to. The old man that helped me, the parkour master that gave me the totem, they all wanted me to make it to this point.
Your
and I
tax
wasn't
dollars will be
gonna let
buying
them
me like a
down. I
Nintendo
jumped,
Switch too.
And I made it. I did it. I actually did it. I turned around and looked at how high I was off the ground. I had beaten the course that no pro even attempts to do. And now I'm about to rank up. Once I step through these doors, I will no longer be a parkour pro. I will be a parkour master. The door opened, revealing an entirely different room. All of the walls were made up of quartz. What was society even gonna look like?
Technically,
up here?
you still
I couldn't
do live
describe
off
it,
our
but
money.
Everything was so perfect
Yeah,
compared
that's-
to the layers down below.
that's a good point.
I looked
Maybe you
over
shouldn't
and I
highlight
saw a
that
lava
too much.
parkour jump with dispensers in the middle. Oh, I know what this is. This would hopefully be the last time I ever have to wear pro boots again. I took off my boots and threw them in the lava. And now I just gotta make sure I don't fail this jump. I jumped through the dispensers and I was equipped with golden boots.
I would never have trusted that,
I was
bro.
now officially a parkour master.
Braver man
the
than
last time
me.
I ranked up to become a pro, there were people working in the parkour temple. But now I don't see anyone here. I realized how different society was between the
This
noob
is
and
like the
pro level.
location
So
in that
how much different
Kingdom
could this
Hearts
society
card
be?
game
Well, I
that I
guess
had to
there's
watch
only
like
one
a
way to
2.5
find out.
movie
I walked
on,
up the stairs
2.5
and I
hour
started
movie
to
on
see the inside
to understand the
of the parkour
lore.
temple. All right, I think
And
I'm ready to
honestly,
see what
watching this
society's
gives
like
me
up here.
about the
I
same
walked up the
feeling as
stairs
watching
into
those
the
Kingdom
Parkour
Hearts
Master
cutscenes.
Society. Oh my. Becoming a master of Parkour Civilization wasn't easy. I had to risk my life finding a way
What did this
past
guy
it.
say? You just made me a Republican after learning you'd be taking hands out like that. I'd be taking handouts like that? That shouldn't make you a Republican. That should make
impossible
you
jump.
an
I had to
anarchist.
complete parkour jumps that I've
Dismantle the
never
whole
even
thing.
done before. I even had to survive a surprise attack while trying to rank up. But no matter what challenge I faced, nothing stopped me from ranking up to become a parkour master. Now I get to be the first
You're like guy
parkour
who
pro
like
to
gets
see
mad
what
at the rich and
society
then
is
becomes
like
a
up here.
libertarian. It's like, bro, what? How the
my-
fuck did you
this
not
is
process
what
this?
Parkour Civilization looks like as a master. Up here, only the best of the best can survive all of the jumps. One missed jump and I would rank down back to a parkour pro, and all of my work to get up here would have been for nothing. And now it looks like I'm gonna be fighting for my life every jump. As a parkour noob, I only had to do 1-block jumps. When I became a pro, those 1-block jumps turned into 2-block jumps. And now as a parkour master, everywhere I look is a 3-block jump.
Bro, this
Except
is
now
crazy
up
up
here. There
here.
are parkour highways. It seemed like taking
A
the
guy like
highway
me
was
settles
a
a
little
parkour
easier,
master,
since the
though.
glass jumps were about
Like I
2.5
see this kind of
blocks.
society,
was
I can
expecting life to be
I can
different
raise
up
a
here,
nice
but I
family
did
here.
not
My
think
wife
it
will
would
be
look like
happy.
this. I mean, were
There's
these
like
even
things to go
houses?
do.
These were more like skyscrapers.
People to
Wait,
meet.
could I actually
Like I don't
buy
need
a
to like
skyscraper as a
do
master?
anymore.
I
I'm
looked
not.
up, and
If you
way
aim
up
for
high, I saw
beyond
a
that, I mean,
parkour
you're just
master
good for
easily
you, but
making
you're
the
different than
jumps.
me.
And just when I thought he was gonna die from fall damage, he just caught himself with a water bucket and moved on. I've never heard of water bucket parkour being a thing, but that's when I remembered the parkour master that I battled came down the
Are
same
there even
way.
women in
So
Parkour Civilization? I
masters
saw an
can use
Alex skin
water to
earlier, but I
never
didn't
take
see
fall
their face.
damage?
Funny
All
enough.
right, well, it looks like I gotta go find myself a water bucket. I made my way over
Yo,
to
John
what looked
Xbox,
like to
thank you
be
for the
some
sub,
sort
bro.
of
Good to see you,
parkour
man.
Staircase, and this definitely didn't look like an easy staircase to climb.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh no, my first day as a parkour master and I'm already in trouble? I turned around but didn't see anybody until a parkour master dropped down out of nowhere.
It seems like you're new here. You should probably get off the staircase if you don't have your water bucket yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight back on this one, not trying to make enemies on my first day. The master explained that I shouldn't be going up high without a water bucket because one missed jump and I'll die from fall damage. And he said masters never die from fall damage. Okay, so how do I get a water bucket then?
Do you even have a house yet?
No.
Alright, buddy. You should probably get a house first. Like that one over there. You need something on the ground level. Something where you don't have to go up high for.
Are you serious? These are actually houses? Okay, so how do I get a house? The master showed me the building where I could buy my parkour skyscraper.
You're new here.
This
I'll
looks
help
like
you
that
out a
one
little
like
bit. I'm
alternate
kinda
world
rich,
and
so
like
just
the
take
shitty
this and
second Doctor
hopefully that will
Strange
help you buy
movie.
your first house.
You're
They're
rich?
like- they're
Wait,
like,
what
oh,
does
it's
that
a-
mean?
it's
It
a
was already
green
clear that
city.
I knew nothing about what life was like up here. The parkour master dropped me 5 oak blocks.
And Doctor
Why
Strange
would
is
he
like, what
drop me
happened to your
these?
parents?
Wait,
And you
how
see
much
that
is a
flashback.
skyscraper gonna
Their
cost?
parents just
I made my
fucking
way
die
over to the shop where I was gonna
through like
buy
a
my
portal.
first house as a parkour master. I walked inside
It's
and
an
the
awesome
store
movie.
looked nothing like all of the other shops I bought houses from. Instead,
Can I pull that up? Jamie, I want to see that scene. Jamie, pull up Doctor Strange 2 parent death scene. Oh, I've already done this bit on stream before. I've watched this video. It's been a minute though.
Lane. Replay your significant memories now at a discounted price.
But this movie sucked ass. I met this girl, by the way. Well, I didn't meet her. She was in the same room. I didn't say hi. She seemed like too famous for me. She was in a Marvel movie.
Don't forget.
Where's this?
Home. My mom's. Son mis madres.
Bro, I couldn't take this scene seriously in the movie theater because I leaned over to Nick. I was watching this at 24 frames of Nick. And then like after she says my mom's, like I leaned over to Nick and I was like, what if Doctor Strange was like, oh, in your universe, are there like no dads? Like if he just like did not pick up on it at all, that like they were just gay.
Ay. Gracias. La pongo. Tan hermosa. No, you were right. This is just a waste of time.
Hey, kid.
It's crazy that she's like reliving that traumatic memory, just like standing on something in this like Minecraft or parkour master city.
It's the first time that you opened a portal, right?
Doesn't matter.
Does matter.
You're laughing. Her mom's got sucked into a portal and you're laughing. I've been watching this movie in so long. Now she killed her parents because of a bee. Oh my god, bro. I mean, a bee is scary though. Especially when it lands in your hand like that. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I actually was terrified of bees for years. I would say I'm still like a little jumpy around them. Because when I was like 7, like I had a bee sting me. Right like here. Like edge of my pinky finger. There's like a lot of nerves. And it hurt a lot. Like the stinger got stuck in there. It was a whole thing.
There was just one giant hole in the middle. Okay, don't tell me I have to do this jump to buy a skyscraper. Is this even possible?
Okay, clearly you have no idea how this works. You have to build your jump, buddy.
Let's go. I could build my own jump to pay for my
You're
house.
a pussy.
Now
You
I
don't even know how to use the
understand why
right your,
Parkour
bro.
Master gave me these blocks. All right, what am
Get
I gonna
owned.
build? Wait, how do I even know this is gonna be enough to buy the house? Can't you just tell me how much the house costs?
No, that's your job. Just warning you, if you don't pay enough, I'm not gonna sell you a house.
Okay, I have to guess the price. That's just great. Let's just hope this 3-block diagonal jump works. Nice. All right, did I get the house?
Bro, you're kidding, right? You're trying to buy a skyscraper. Why would you think that would work? If I had a dirt house to sell, I wouldn't even give it to you for that.
Okay, that's not good. Now I just wasted 3 of the blocks I had. How am I possibly gonna make a jump hard enough to buy a skyscraper with 1 block? Okay, let's see. This is a 3-block jump and then into a 2-block jump. Oh god, I have an idea and I don't like it. But if I'm gonna buy a parkour skyscraper, I think this is my only choice. This is such a bad idea. Why am I doing this? Whatever, I'm just gonna go for it. 1,
It is dumb.
2. Oh, I cannot believe I just
Holy
made that.
fuck, bro.
I've never even seen a 360, but you just paid me with 2 in a row. This is incredible. Let me show you to your parkour skyscraper.
If there's one thing I know about life in Parkour Civilization, it's that a 360 can solve everything.
All right, here's your
True.
new house.
I have to
That
be
goes
the
for a lot
first
of
person
things,
in
even
history to
beyond
have bought a house on the
parkour.
noob level, the pro level, and the master level. I cannot wait to check this out. Wait, how do I even get up here?
Oh, yeah, usually when people buy this house, they water bucket from all the way up there to get inside.
I have to jump all the way up there just to get up 1 block?
No, since you paid me a lot, I'll help you out.
The guy told me I could
Nice.
use this block instead of water bucketing. But he said as a parkour master, if you're caught using this, everyone will make fun of you. That means I'm gonna have to get a water bucket before I become a social outcast up here. All right, time to check out the
Is this the
biggest
dude
house
from the
I've ever
Dream
bought in
SMP? That's me,
Parkour
bro.
Civilization.
I
The
was on the
downside
Dream
about
SMP.
being a parkour master is every jump in my life is now so much harder. The houses up here had so many more spaces to fall through. I even had to jump if I wanted to go on the couch. But that's what it means to be a master in Parkour Civilization. Parkour masters are never supposed to fall, no matter how hard
Thought
the
you were on
jump
the
is.
SDMP though? I was on both, bro. I guess what? I was also on SMP
I
Live.
want to get to the top floor of my house. When I climbed up the ladder, I
three,
was
bro.
in my very own garden. I didn't even know nature like this still existed in Parkour Civilization, but now I have it in my house. This entire level of civilization was still so crazy to me. I couldn't even believe half of the things I was seeing. Never in my life would I have thought I would have to swim up a waterfall to get to the top floor of my house. I was so amazed by everything around me that I didn't even pay attention to the fact that I was at 2 hearts. If I missed one of these jumps and took fall damage, it
Are
might be
you
the
in
end
the
of me.
lunch club?
But
No,
I'm a
I
master
wasn't. But
now.
I was at TwitchCon. Some guy recognized me and he tried to like bring up that like I was in lunch club, but he didn't even remember what that was. So it was interesting that he didn't remember the name of lunch club he associated with them. And he was like, "You were in like the Breakfast Club," and I was he knew that that was the movie and it wasn't right. I was like, "No, I wasn't in the Breakfast Club or the Lunch Club actually."
Now, so I never missed jump. No! I missed 1 parkour jump and I took 1 heart of damage, leaving me with 1 heart left. I was so focused on buying a house that I didn't even realize I had no food or no regeneration. I was still suffering the consequences from the ambush at the parkour temple. Now that I had time to process the situation, there was no way that person
You were in
acted
the
alone.
goop cast.
Someone didn't want me to rank up. And whoever that is still out there. I didn't know.
Gwyneth
Maybe it was
Paltrow.
another
The
parkour
other
master,
drinks
or
whenever he
maybe
says
it was someone else.
civilization.
All I knew is that I was gonna have to figure out something quick if I
Fun
wanted
drinking
to
game. One
survive.
person drinks
If I
every time he
missed
says
one more jump,
parkour.
my entire
No, that's not a
journey
good
would be
idea.
for nothing. So if I was gonna have any chance at surviving, I was gonna need to find a place to
Some
get
of you
food. I
donos
went
are
down the
suicidal
parkour
today.
highway until I saw a massive building in the distance. I was just hoping that this was a place to get food because
Don't
I
do
have 4
that.
hunger bars left, and I don't even want to think about what might happen if I lose the ability to sprint. I walked into the building, and so far I didn't see anything that resembled food. All I saw were dispensers and hoppers on the wall. All of the dispensers had different types of parkour items listed above them. Maybe this was a place I could go and get more blocks to build more jumps. Or maybe not. Why don't these machines even work? I'm not getting anything.
Hey, buddy, you're not seriously trying to rob the parkour bank, are you?
Yo,
Parkour bank?
Viscous.
I already knew parkour was how people paid
Deadlock
each other
reference.
in Parkour Civilization, but this was different. Someone walked up with a piece of paper and put it into the dispenser. In exchange, they got wood blocks for it. I realized the paper the guy put into the dispenser was something I was already familiar with. It must have been a daily task paper, which means minutes, not even being a parkour master can get me out of work. On the other side of the bank, I saw a staircase that was definitely too hard to do with one heart left.
Hey man, I don't mean to assume anything, but the top floor is for people with money. You can come back when you're rich, though.
How does every parkour master know that this is my first day here? All right, well, I found the bank, but that
deadlock's
didn't
gonna
help
be
me at
so
all.
big, bro. The fact that we've just been, I mean, it's the same with Overwatch, right? Where like even just the first little bit, like you got your characters, and it was like, oh, I love Winston. I love Winston. Winston's great. Like Deadlock's already got such hitters with their characters, bro. All right, you already used to get Viscus is such a fun guy.
3.5 hunger bars. If I didn't get food within a few minutes, I would lose my sprint, and
Mo and
every
Krill.
3-block jump that I've been doing would be impossible. Okay, I really hope this place sells food.
Yeah, this is the place for food. You just gotta build your jump.
Oh, this is it. I'm done for. I have no blocks left. I have no
Is
way of
Deadlock still
paying
fun
for
if you have bad
anything in
aim?
Parkour Civilization.
It'll get better.
I'm gonna be the first parkour master in history to starve. How embarrassing is that? Wait a minute. Unless parkour can be used for anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros. Could I bribe a parkour master for food? Would that work? I mean, maybe it could. What the?
Oh my god!
Where did that person just come from? Oh my god, she probably fell from all the way up there. Well, oh well, free blocks for me. Let's go, I'm saved. In my entire time in Parkour Civilization, I've never even seen ice jumps. But now wasn't the time to be scared of jumps. I needed the food. All right, what does 2 3-block ice jumps get me?
Dude, you seriously paid that much?
Wait, what do you mean paid that much? Did I pay a lot? Ice jumps were apparently worth a lot in Parkour Civilization because I got 64 golden carrots.
Please come back, bro. Anytime.
Let's go. I'm not going to be the first parkour master in history to starve. Now, I actually have a chance to start living life as a parkour master. I don't even know what to do now. Do I go to work? Or do I get a water bucket? Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a water bucket. I took the parkour highway until I found a different building. Hopefully, this will be the place where I could get a water bucket, because it didn't really seem like I was a parkour master until I got one. I walked into the building and I saw a giant glass staircase with a small platform on top. And on the floor, it looked like there was some sort of target.
You're here for a water bucket?
Oh, yeah. Is this the place I get one?
You don't just get one, you pay for one with your life. Climb up to the top of the staircase and grab a water bucket. If you make it, you keep it.
Of course, I have to risk my life yet again.
I'll be
Getting a
honest,
water
I feel
bucket
like
was
the social economic commentary kind of fell off a little bit in like in this portion of the video. It's still fun, don't get me wrong, but I think that like it's like it felt like it doesn't have as much to say at this point. We're getting the same lesson.
The only thing different in Parkour Civilization. Usually, you pay for everything with parkour, but
Picks
not
up
this
again?
time.
Well,
It didn't
let's-
matter though.
let's
The
see.
fear of death never
I'm not
stopped
counting
me
it out
before.
yet.
Yes, sir. Somehow he ranked up. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Maybe he dies from the water bucket.
Even like
but if he
Avengers
doesn't,
1 has
we'll be
like
there
that
to stop
bad
him.
moment where like they
somehow
go to
made it
like
to the top
Europe
of
or
the
like the
glass
UK.
staircase. I can confidently
and then like
say
they
that
fight
stairs
Loki
are
for
the
like 20
worst thing
minutes.
about being a parkour master. But right now,
You're
stairs
like,
were the least of
go
my
to the-
worries. I
go
opened the
refill
chest
your
to see a
popcorn.
bunch of water buckets. The only way I'm gonna be able to keep one of these is if I go for the water bucket jump and make it successfully. If I make it, I'll have the ability to unlock an entirely new level of parkour. And if I don't, well, my entire journey's been for nothing. But that's the way life is in Parkour Civilization. You jump
True.
to survive. And I happen to be pretty good at it. Why did I do this to myself?
No
I should
way,
have never
bro.
ranked up. Life as a parkour noob was so much easier. I gotta say, life as a parkour master is awesome. I mean, this
I'm
is
so
what it's like being
confused.
at the top of Parkour Civilization.
No way. Did I seriously just catch
Ryu?
another master doing a 1-block jump to get to his house?
No, I don't even know how this got here. Okay, now I have to start going to my house the real way, and that means taking a trip on the parkour staircase. Here in Parkour Civilization, masters should never be seen doing 1-block jumps. If you're caught, you will basically become a laughingstock in Parkour City. I tried keeping the 1-block jump to my house for as long as
Maybe
possible.
there's something to be
because I
learned
was
by not
avoiding
caring what
getting
others
to my
think in
house the
Parkour
real
City.
way. And that's because the real way to my house sucks. If I miss even one of these water bucket jumps, it would be game over for me. But everyone up here knows that the best parkour masters never take fall damage, and I was gonna be one of the best. Please
Yeah,
don't
this
let
is
me
it.
die.
He's starting to care a
Thank
lot
you.
more about what
All
other people
that just
think
to
at
get
this
to my
point,
house.
once he
But
got
this
to
is the price
Parkour
I
City.
paid to become a parkour master. I defied death too many times to count to rank up. And now, as a master in Parkour Civilization, the only way to survive is by doing the hardest possible jumps. These were jumps I could only dream of when I was a parkour noob. But now that I earned my water bucket, I have the ability to become the greatest master in Parkour Civilization. My first days on this level were confusing, but now I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. As a parkour pro, I was
Yeah, I kind of
required to
agree.
do a
Good morning.
daily
I almost
task
feel
every
like what we're
single
getting
day.
at here is that in the beginning, maybe I filled in that blank, but early on it felt like he had questions about how the society functioned. And as he participated in society and grew in it to try to understand it, he got involved in it so much that now he's not even beginning to question what is going on around him.
But now as a master, I can choose to do a task whenever I want. Instead of being
Very
paid
similar
in
to our
practice
own
time,
societal
the masters
structure.
get paid with blocks. As a master, if you want to pay for things, you have to
You mean
build
he
your
pulled
own
himself
jumps.
up
That
by
means
his
the more
bootstraps,
blocks you
streamer?
have, the more powerful you are as a master.
Just work
and right
harder.
now, I can't make many
That's
parkour
why he
jumps,
makes more
so
money
that's
than
why
you.
I gotta work. Parkour delivery here.
Come in.
All right, let's hope I can do this job well.
Stop hanging
Hey
out with
there,
his son.
You wanted some parkour built,
He literally
right?
doesn't hang out with anybody.
That's right. I ordered my new chain couch. You can put it right over there.
I can't say I've heard of a chain couch before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. All right, I think I built this right. Is this what you wanted?
Oh, yeah, this is a real couch. Maybe if you're as rich as me one day, you can afford one of these.
Sure. Well, I hope you enjoy your new— Oh, shoot, no! Bro, am I seriously not gonna get a tip? Dude, that guy said he was rich too. I could have gotten some ice blocks or something. The truth
That
about
sucks.
being a parkour master is that people don't always get along. Not only do you have to survive every single jump, but you have to be ready to defend yourself with parkour.
Whoa, buddy. What do you think you're doing? Everyone knows I'm the guy who sells houses. Go and take a different job.
Everybody
Wait,
knows
what do you
that.
mean? My job today is to sell houses. You can't just skip one day? Come on, man. I need the money.
That's it. Parkour battle. You and me right now.
And by defend yourself, I mean being prepared for a random parkour battle at any point. For my first move, I attacked with a 3-block diagonal jump into a 3-block vertical diagonal jump. I thought it was a strong attack, but the parkour master clearly had no problem with it. Now it was his turn to attack, and I was in serious trouble. The parkour master built a 3-block
Aiden Ross
chain
to
jump.
host
Let's
Nick
see you try to
Fuentes on his
defend
stream
against this
tonight.
attack,
So
buddy.
awesome,
Wait,
dude.
I
Good for
don't
you,
even
Aiden,
have
bro.
chains to build with. I can't do
God
this
will
jump.
deal with
And
you
you have
one day.
officially lost the
Connor
parkour
six
battle,
banana.
and the selling house job is
I
mine
can
again.
judge Aiden
And there
all
it
I
was.
need to
That
on
was
my own
first
stream,
time
but the
losing
Lord
a
will see
parkour
you
battle.
one day
But
too,
that's
Aiden.
just a part of the learning process for being a parkour master. But even though I've learned so much, there's one thing that I've yet to figure out, and that's how to get to the top of the parkour temple. If I make it up there, I could potentially be the parkour champion, but I didn't see a way up.
Super
Back when
dummy
I was a
message
parkour pro, I
deleted.
could see the path on the side of the wall to rank up, but now
When I
there's
brought up
nothing
Nick
here.
Fuentes
That's
and Aiden
because
Ross,
you can't
uh-oh.
see it. It's said that only the parkour champion knows the way up.
Standing behind me was the master that I beat in my first parkour battle. He was the one who gave me the Totem of Undying and helped me find the way past the impossible jump. Without his help, I would have never become a parkour master, and I wouldn't even be alive right now.
I knew
He didn't
giving you
say
that
anything
Totem
bad,
of
he manually
Undying was a
typed
good
message
choice.
deleted on
Now
his
that you
own.
ranked up,
Interesting.
you have the chance to save all of Parkour Civilization by becoming the champion.
This feels like I'm
Save
watching Coco
Parkour
Melon. I can't do this
Civilization? Wait,
anymore.
what are you talking about? Why do
that's what I kinda
need to
compared
be
it
the
to
one
early
to
on.
become the parkour champion?
You don't understand. We are at war. We thought all hope was lost before you ranked up. You don't understand. People aren't supposed to rank up, but you did it anyways. You need to come with me now.
What is going on? There's a parkour
Interesting.
war, and somehow I'm supposed to be the champion? Oh, what am I getting myself into?
They picked the
I
worst
should've
champion,
never
bro.
ranked up. I was happy in my mansion. The master brought me
No
into the
social
parkour
skills.
temple, and I followed him until he showed me a secret
No
room.
critical
when
thinking
I walked inside, I saw a
skills at all.
small-scale version of a map of the entire parkour civilization. The master said he had
Whoa.
a mission for me. He told me to travel as far north as I could and find the highest parkour highway there is. He told me there's a building there that's extremely difficult to get into, but if I could get into it, I could get the truth about parkour civilization. He told me to go at night, and if I succeed, I might be able to save everyone. It was time. I woke up in the middle of the night. This was a stealth mission. If everything went according to plan, I would get in and get out and no one would see me. And obviously, that's assuming the parkour master isn't leading me into a trap, but for whatever it's worth, I trust him. If he was trying to stop me from ranking up, he wouldn't have given me the Totem of Undying. That means I can only assume if he wanted me dead, I would have been dead already. But at this point, I wasn't doing it for the parkour master. I was doing it for me. If there was any chance I could figure out the truth about parkour civilization, I was gonna take it. All I know is someone tried to stop me from ranking up, and this place might give me answers. I traveled north like the master told me to.
I wonder if it
and
needs to
all the
go
way at
down
the
to
top,
go
I
up.
saw the parkour highway
Look
I
down
needed
there.
to
Look
get
down
to.
on that
There was
layer.
no turning back now.
Think
Going
about
up this might be a one-way trip. But if what I was doing actually could save parkour civilization, then someone's got to be the one to do it. So why not me? Now that I was at the top of the staircase, getting to the parkour highway was a different story. I didn't even know if this jump was possible. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I backed up to get momentum and I jumped. No, no, no! I thought it was too short, but I made it. Okay,
Holy
that was
shit.
way too close. That better be the last time I do something like that. Given that this place I was trying to find wasn't supposed to be found, that probably wouldn't be the case. I kept going on the parkour highway until I saw a
that.
building. This one looked different than all of the other buildings in Parkour City, and I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be easy to get to. But that's why the master sent me, the guy who's never failed a jump before. Yeah, let's pretend that's true. The entrance to the building looked like it was guarded by a difficult parkour course. As long as there were no people around, I was just fine with doing parkour. But if people were to show up and challenge me to a parkour battle, well, it's been a good run. This next jump was a 4-block jump.
God.
I don't think I've ever done a 4-block jump straight up before, but the master said that this mission would be difficult, and if there's someone to do it, it was gonna be me. I got momentum, and I made the 4-block jump.
Bro. Good for you.
4-block jump down, and now, oh my god, what is this? I stood on a path of ice blocks, and at the end, there was a jump way too far to even comprehend.
Bro.
This could have been a 6-block jump. I couldn't believe it. I tried looking around for barrier blocks. Maybe there was a secret path to this as well, but I found nothing. Somehow, I was gonna have to make this jump. And I think I had an idea of how I might be able to do it. Okay, well, I get one chance at this. Oh man, if only I was rich enough to buy ice blocks to practice. Oh,
You're
I
so
do
lucky,
not wanna
bro.
do that
So
again.
lucky,
There
dude.
must be a
Pre-recorded.
parkour god looking out for me. Okay, back to the secret mission. Now, I was just hoping I didn't walk into an ambush. I walked inside and I saw a giant hole in the floor with some parkour jumps up top. I was thankful that I didn't see anyone waiting for me. And what I wasn't thankful for was this glass pane staircase. Oh man, why do they have to make staircases so complicated in Parkour Civilization? This was supposed to be
I
a
don't know,
stealth
bro.
mission,
They
but
really do the
staircase
most
is
in this
making it
fucking
really hard for that
civilization.
to be possible. After too long, I made it
Like, it
up
really
the
makes you
staircase
question how
into
this
the top
even
floor.
it
I
came
looked
to be,
around,
like
but
how the
didn't
society
see
even
anyone.
formed this
All
way.
I saw was some weird
seems so
pedestal in the
convoluted
middle
and
and
unnecessary.
some giant screen. What is this thing? This looks so... What the... Look, I told you it was possible.
No way. That was actually incredible. All right, well,
Okay, I don't even fucking remember this now because all I remember was making a joke about how this character was sexualized because someone in the chat said they were sexualized. When the fuck was he on normal land again? Like what? Why was he in normal land? Like what? I know we've seen this, but I completely forgot the entire context here. This is a flashback. No, I know that this already happened, but I'm saying like why was he his past life? This is before Parkour Society. How did he get into Parkour Society again? This guy gave him a diamond.
Peak Cinema has you questioning what you know.
Well, I know. That's why I'm asking questions. We don't know. Oh, okay. He woke up in it.
I got my money's worth.
Let's go. I got paid for parkour.
If you want, I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Whoa, what just happened? How did I see that vision? That's my memory, isn't it? That's Siwat. I've lived that before. What is going on? I walked over to the screen and opened the book on the desk. It said, enter user. Well, I was here for information, wasn't I? Might as well see what this does. I put my name into the book and put it back on the desk, and text appeared on the screen. Rank? Noob.
That's not
Wait,
true.
How? I'm a master, though. But before I could think any further, someone appeared right behind me. Before they saw me, I ran and hid behind the bush. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good.
Oh man, going into work late today, I guess. Or early, maybe. I don't know.
So far, the person didn't see me, but that's when someone else came into the room. It was Siwat. I know him, don't I? He's from my memory.
Bro, get
I saw him
behind
walk
the
up
bush,
to the desk
bro.
and start putting
You
something
can see
in the book.
through the bush,
and the player
dipshit.
that was on the pedestal started moving. I watched as this player with no boots walked up to a parkour jump and failed the 1-block jump.
And we got another noob. Good. We needed more of those.
What is going on here?
You can come out from behind that bush, you know.
Oh, no, this is not good. Okay, time to improvise.
I mean, bro, the bush is see-through. You really thought that was gonna work?
Okay, can you just tell me what's
True.
going on? Why did I see you when I stepped on that pedestal? We know each other. That's our memory.
Nope. That's just what every new person sees. It's a fake memory to make you think that parkour is how you succeed in life. I mean, why else would people parkour if it
way.
wasn't for money or social status?
So it was all just a lie? I don't get it. What is this for? These 3 jumps. That new player just fell through on the first one. What happened to him? Siwat explained that these 3 jumps decide whether a new player becomes a noob, a pro, or a master.
Hey,
These
Connor,
3
sorry, I
jumps
haven't been
right
able to
when you
watch for a
join
while
Parkour
now.
Civilization
I
decide your
started
entire
college and
fate.
been
How is
loving
that
it so
fair?
far.
It's not about
I had
fair.
my
It's about
first ever
order.
kiss
If
with
you
Ava
can't
slash
parkour, you deserve to be at the bottom.
This is so messed up. This
Wow.
is so messed up. How is this happening? I can't let this keep going on. I have to find a way to stop this. Okay, if I can attack
Very
him with the
interesting. Interesting.
parkour jump, he has no choice but to battle me. I have to do an attack that he'll never be able to do. It's time to go for the 720.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I looked over and see what already had an attack built. It was with candles.
Yep, candle jump. One attack from this and it does 10 hearts, and that's good night for you.
I was finished.
Wait, the candle jump just does 10 hearts?
Who
wrote the rule set, bro?
Defenseless. So what happens now?
Despite my best efforts to get rid of you, I couldn't do it, so someone else will.
See what placed down a parkour jump made out of brewing stands. I've never even heard of
He
parkour
did, I
with
guess?
brewing stands
No,
before.
because he's just a parkour master, but he's not a parkour champion. This guy's not the top of the top.
Interesting thing about brewing stand jumps, they aren't just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want.
This was it. I had no brewing stands to defend myself. I took the hit and slowly started fading away.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
No pressure at all, just 1 minute before I fight the parkour champion. Alright, I'm gonna take 32 blocks. I really just hope there's a chance that the greatest player in Parkour
Might as well take
Civilization
more, bro.
doesn't know how to do a 360.
This guy does
I was
not
now
deserve
getting
to
ready
win.
to fight the parkour champion in the arena. The
Why are you
worst
only
part
taking
was,
4?
is that I was only allowed to bring in 64 blocks to fight
Oh,
with.
I see.
I had
Okay.
no clue
There's
what
some
the parkour
context at
champion
least.
was gonna attack me with, so I decided to take some of every block.
Shaking my
This
head,
was
Connor.
life
Wait
or
3
death. If
seconds.
by
Bro,
some
fuck you, bro. That was poor narrative structure, actually. Don't get mad at me. He starts taking items. The immediate assumption is, why is he not taking as many as he should? It should have been explained prior to me seeing him take items that he can only take 64. Fuck you.
I could defend the parkour champion's attacks, I would have to use these blocks to build the hardest parkour jumps I've ever done. I wanted to believe that I could win, but deep down I knew that this could very well be the end of my journey.
Before you step into the arena, drop all of your blocks. I need to count if you're bringing 64.
These are the blocks I'm bringing. It should add up to 64.
You're good. You may now fight the
Why are you
parkour
so
champion.
snobbish about it?
One way or another, this would be my final
That's
battle in
all
Parkour
Connor
Civilization.
does.
The door opened and
Monitored
I stepped into
suspicious
the
user.
parkour
Who the
arena.
fuck did it?
was
Who were
time
you,
to
bro?
fight.
You've been
If
banned.
I somehow beat the parkour champion, maybe I have a way to save everyone in Parkour Civilization. But if I lose, which let's be honest here, is very much possible, well, let's just say I should have died a long time ago. I thought the Parkour Civilization I was living in was fair and a place where everyone could parkour to rank up in society. But I was wrong. I discovered the truth, that your entire fate is decided by 3 jumps. And there are people at the top of Parkour Civilization that will stop at nothing to keep this order. Unfortunately, I couldn't discover the truth without paying the price. And now there's nothing I can do.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
And now it's time to fight the champion. Wait, what? You're not the
That's not the
champion. Who are
champion,
you?
dude.
You're a pro. What are you doing here? I thought I was fighting the champion.
Oh, yeah, you have to fight me first. Please just go easy on me, though. It's my first time here.
Okay, I guess I'm not fighting the champion first. I have to fight a parkour pro? This is really weird. I've never even fought a pro. What jumps can they even do? I forgot. For my first attack, I
Damn,
attacked
he's
with
looking
a
down on the
3-block
pros.
vertical
He
jump.
doesn't
I
remember
didn't
where he
want to do
came from,
anything
man.
too crazy on my first attack, because if I missed and let him get the
What do
chance to
pros even
attack,
do,
I
bro?
run
What
the
are they
risk
doing
of
these
taking
days?
damage. But fortunately, it seemed like this fight was going to be easier than I thought, until something happened. The blocks that I used for my attack all disappeared. In the parkour arena, if you place blocks, you will never get them back. And now I
No.
realized why I was fighting a parkour pro. It was genius, actually. If I wasted all of my blocks before getting to the champion, I would have no fighting chance. Hey, quick question. The people who put you here, what did they say you were here for?
Oh, yeah, they said I would be warming up the crowd, you know, for, like, the fight.
Warming up the crowd. You know there's literally no one watching, right?
Yeah, I know. Please just get this over with.
Oh god, I'm a terrible person. Man, this is the weirdest
the
parkour
undercard,
battle
bro. They're
ever.
coming for the
my second
champions
attack,
fight.
I built a 4-block jump, and of course, it was successful once again. But at this point, I wasn't worried about winning. I was worried about the blocks I was losing for every attack. There was no way I could afford to use more than 2 blocks for an attack, at least not in this fight. For the final attack, I did a backwards jump.
Did you just go backwards?
This is not going to be pretty. Oh, shoot! Oh, that was not how I thought it was going to turn out. It was a little unfortunate that I essentially wasted 2 blocks on that jump since he didn't even try it, but at least I survived the first parkour battle without taking any damage. So now what happens? Do I fight the champion? I stood there on the platform not knowing what to do until I saw someone jumping towards me. All right, this is it. This is the battle for life or death. Let's get this over with. So, you must be the champion, right?
Me? The champion? You're joking, right? Look at my boots. I'm a master. Do these look diamond to you?
Okay, well, I don't know. I thought I was fighting the champion, so when does that happen?
Which tweet do
You
I
still have
like
2 more
on
people to
X
go
to
through
get
if you wanna
Trump to
see the
reply to me?
champion.
I might as well just get it. Like, I don't think it's that funny to like quote retweet it and be like, "What the fuck?" Because like everybody's done that today. But like, I wanna get the auto tweet sent to me. You may know how to do that. Which one I like? think any of them? But you just like any Trump tweet and he'll just reply? I thought it was specifically like North Carolina something. It's called X now.
But you're not making it past me. Let's go. Start the battle.
This is not good. I have to
Baltimore
win
knows.
2 more parkour battles if I want to even see the champion. It was clear that the odds were stacked against me, but that wasn't going to stop me from trying. Now, I was fighting against a master. This means I couldn't hold back with my attacks. I was going to have to attack with harder jumps. I decided this was a good time to use one of my stairs. For my first attack, I did a 4-block diagonal stair jump, but I was in trouble. Even for myself, I knew the attack was too easy.
That's what you're attacking me with?
I was getting ready for the master to easily defend my attack, but by some miracle, he failed it.
What?
The master didn't know, but I realized he built the jump wrong. He tried doing a harder jump than my attack. I got lucky with that first attack, but that wasn't gonna happen again.
so lucky,
I needed
bro.
to do harder jumps. I used 2 more of my stairs to build another 4-block diagonal jump. If I make this, I would only need 1 more attack to win the battle. But I missed. I came so close, but I didn't land on the stair.
Wasted another 2 stairs, I see. Even if you do beat me, you'll have no blocks to fight the champion with.
The master was right. I was running out of blocks quickly. I only had 1 stair left, and I wasn't even done with my second battle. I watched as the master built his first attack. I was gonna have to defend myself against a 4-block ice jump.
Go on, use some of your ice blocks. I'm sure you don't have that many of them.
He was right. I only had 4 ice blocks with me. Even the best case
He was
scenario
right.
where I defend this attack, I'll only have 2 ice blocks left. I went for the jump, and I almost slid off, but I stayed on. Oh, that was too close. Okay. It was now
got it
my
worked. I
turn
got
to
the Trump
attack, but
reply.
This battle was taking too long. I knew what the master was doing. He was trying to make me waste all of my blocks, but there was no way I could let that happen, which means I could only do one thing. I needed to build an attack that would end this battle right now, and I knew just the way to do it. In a parkour battle,
If you guys
the
want to
harder
do
the
anything
attack
with it, I'll
is,
post
the
the
more
link
damage
to it
it
here.
does. And I was about to attack with one of the hardest parkour combos I've ever done. All right, 4-block jump into a 2-block. Let's do this. I attacked with a 4-block jump into a 360, and I made it. Oh, let's go. I actually made it. That was the craziest parkour combo I've ever done. All right, buddy, your turn.
Do you get like a
4-block
special
jump
deal
into a
to get
2-block
tweets that are
360.
unlisted?
This
Probably.
is impossible.
I watched
It's
as
Elon,
the
bro.
parkour master attempted the combo and failed, and the damage was enough to win the parkour battle.
Wow.
It worked. That parkour combo that I did may have just saved my life, at least for now. If that master was telling the truth, I still have to win 1 more battle if I want to fight the champion. There was nothing else I could do. I tried looking around for a way to escape, but there was nowhere I could go. The only way out of this arena is to continue fighting. From across the arena, the path opened up and my third opponent jumped towards me.
F-Bo, you've come so far, but this is as far as you go. I'm afraid you won't make it past me to fight the champion. Let's begin.
Okay, let's do this. It's just
I
another
zoned out
master.
for all
I
this
just beat one
section,
before,
bro.
and I can do it
Honestly,
again.
the parkour
If I could finish
fights are
this
not
battle
very
with
engaging.
a couple parkour combos, I might have enough blocks to fight the champion.
Maybe if you're like a
For my
Minecraft
first
head,
attack,
but
I
for
decided
me,
to
I'm
build
like
2 4-block jumps.
one ear out
I
the
thought
other.
this combo would be hard, but I had no clue who I was facing. The master made the jumps easily, and my attack was unsuccessful. Now I was in huge trouble.
Main guy
Unlike all
always
the other
wins.
people
Who
I faced
cares?
in
I'm
parkour
saying, bro.
battles, this master was not afraid to attack with his own parkour combos. And unfortunately for me, his was much harder than mine. The
Wiener
second
liquor.
jump in the combo
First time
was a
chatter
jump
says
that
this
I
guy
didn't
stands
think
no
would be
chance
possible.
against
It
the
was
champion.
Too far, but I had to try.
I agree.
My life depended on this. I went to defend the attack, but I overjumped it. The attack dealt 5 hearts of damage. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I managed to gain back 2 hearts, but my hunger was lost. This was it. No more second chances. No more regenerating health. I had to make these jumps. The parkour master attacked with an even harder combo, this time using 2 chains and an ice block. But by some miracle, I
Two
made
chains.
it. Oh man, how did I just do that? This master was too good. No matter what jump I thought of, I knew he could make it. That's why I was gonna have to do something that's never been done in the history of parkour battles. And I was gonna have to do this first try. Finish it off with the 3-block candle jump, and we are done. Let's go. I'm probably gonna die. Let's do this. Flower pot jump to chain,
No way.
chain to backwards jump to 360 fence
Holy
jump,
shit.
diagonal chain jump to the candle. I did it. I just
That's
made
never been
the
done
hardest
before.
parkour combo in the world.
F-Bo, the champion tasked me with making sure you don't rank up, but I now realize that's not possible. Your parkour is beyond me. You have my respects. Good luck against the champion.
Before I
my
could
God, he
say
killed
anything,
himself.
the master gave up and just jumped off. I won
Respect.
the 3rd battle, which means now I only have to battle the champion. And the champion is the one that tried to stop me from ranking up this entire time?
Whoa.
All of this parkour just to die by the champion.
This was it. Standing in front of me was the champion of Parkour Civilization.
Whoa.
You put up a good fight, I'll give you that. But this ends here.
I watched as the parkour champion built his first attack, and it was
Does the champion have against this guy?
You beat me in this battle.
I mean, he needs to keep
you
up the
become
ruling
parkour
class.
champion, and you could be the one.
Although
that
there's
makes
been
the
no
rules.
actual implication
But this
that
is
our
my
protagonist would even change society if given the opportunity. Like, he's just doing this to do it.
And
he's doing it out of a pure love, it seems, for parkour in general, which he doesn't even really have a reason to actually love beyond that it's just what society's based around. Similar to, like, money.
never lose.
The parkour champion made the 5-block jump. It's not possible. It's just not. I can't do it. This was it. This was the end. There was no second chance, no backup I could call for, nothing to get me out of this. I lost, and I won't be the one to save Parkour Civilization.
Damn.
I opened my eyes, and I was in a place that I knew all too well. I was down at the bottom. I was in the parkour temple at the noob level of Parkour Civilization. I opened my inventory, and I had leather boots on. After the battle with the champion, I am now a noob again.
Back where you're meant to be, bro.
Let everyone down. I was supposed to be the one to save Parkour Civilization, and I couldn't do it. And now
some
the
people are
champion
meant to be
gets what he
poor
wants.
people, and
No
some
one
people are
can
meant to
ever
be
rank
rich
up
people.
ever
man.
again. No one's free. People
Sorry.
risk their lives because they trusted me to help them, and I failed.
But this
And it
guy's
was
getting
all
so
for nothing.
pissed at my commentary on this. This pain guy just got auto-timed out. Bro, Konar, STFU. The message before was, bro, STFU. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Stop talking. Or you can watch it on YouTube.
Now I'm just at the bottom again. I don't even have sprint. I can't even do more than a 2-block jump. It's over, right? The old man gave me the last ticket to rank up. And even if I did, what's the point? The only way I could save people is by becoming the champion. And he's impossible to beat. Well, it's out of my hands now. There's nothing to do. I mean, maybe I just go back to Parkour Prison. At least there I could get fed some better food. Rather have fish
True.
than raw chicken.
Interesting.
Down at the bottom again, are we?
What?
Maybe I was wrong about you.
You were wrong
That's
about me.
Sneak
Wait,
Snag?
who are you?
Something tells me you already know the answer.
The strange man turned around and he was wearing netherite boots? Oh, I do not want to do that again.
Netherite
There must be a
boots?
parkour god looking out for me. You're the parkour god? But you were just a myth. Is this all of your doing?
The parkour civilization I created was never intended to divide people, but the new champion had different plans.
And you wanted me to stop the champion, and I couldn't. I'm sorry you put your trust in me.
Cool
I thought I was
reaction,
good
Connor.
enough.
Plus
I thought I could
2.
do it.
You seem like all
Whoa.
hope is lost.
I mean, I can't do anything. I'm back at the noob level. I can't get a ticket anymore. I can't even sprint. What good is a 1-block jump gonna do against the parkour champion?
As long as you can parkour, there is always a way.
The parkour god dropped a pair of boots on the ground and jumped away. What is going on? I jumped
Why
over
doesn't
and
Parkour
grabbed the
God
boots
just
that
stop
the
him? God
parkour
works in
left.
mysterious
These
ways,
were
bro.
no ordinary boots. These were diamond. Only the parkour champion wears these. And now I have them. I threw away my leather boots and I
way.
put on the champion boots.
There can't be two
Immediately, my hunger bar
champions.
returned to full and I could see above into the upper layers. Oh my
No
god,
way.
this is crazy. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know where the parkour god got these boots from or why he would
Yeah, he
trust
is
me
similar
with
to now
them,
Messiah
but it didn't
figure.
matter. This was my second chance. I don't know how I'm gonna get back up to the top, but I'm gonna find a way. Everyone's life depends on this, and that's why I'm gonna be the one to save Parkour Civilization. Parkour Civilization was in
He had to
danger.
go low
I
to
thought
get back
people
up.
could
I was
parkour
right.
their way up to a better life, but I realized it was all just a lie. The truth is that the parkour champion controls everyone and everything. I thought I could be the one to put an end to it and save everyone, but I failed. Luckily for me, second chances come around quite often, and I still have one more shot at saving Parkour Civilization. The only way I can put an end to all this is if I beat the parkour champion, and that means I have to get back up to the arena somehow. And that was
Awesome
gonna be
that like
harder than I
Netflix
thought.
spends like literally $400 million to like get like The Rock and Ryan Reynolds and like Gal Gadot in like one movie. Like just hopefully, just to hope that they can grab like an hour and 40 minutes of your time, and then kids are watching this for 2 hours. And 25 million views.
I had diamond boots on, meaning the barriers
For free,
to the
by the way.
parkour temple shouldn't be here, but they were, and I had no way up. That means somehow I was gonna have to get a ticket. Oh, this is not good. I can't even earn a ticket myself, meaning the only way I'm gonna get one is if some other noob has one. But even if I got lucky and a noob hasn't used their ticket already, I couldn't find anyone. I was beginning to think that there were no noobs left and they were all in prison until I finally found one still standing. I asked the noob if there was any
Notch,
chance
bro, he's
he
got
had
the
a
notch
ticket
hat.
or even knew someone with a ticket so I could get into the temple. But he said that pros don't come down here anymore and do ticket challenges. It's now impossible for parkour noobs to rank up at all. This has to be the champion's doing. If pros don't come down here at all, the noobs have no way of getting food. That means if I don't get up in time and beat the champion, everyone down here will die. There has to be a way I can get past these barriers. I mean, the parkour god wouldn't have given me champion boots for nothing, right? And that's when I remembered I had champion boots on now. These boots were meant for the person that rules Parkour Civilization. And that's when I thought back to what the champion said.
If you beat me in this battle, you become the parkour champion. And you could be the one that makes the rules.
If the parkour champion makes the rules, they had to be the one to place the barriers, right? Which means
like
if
being the
someone placed
president.
them, someone can get rid
Or
of
the
them.
vice
It was a
president,
shot in the
according to
dark,
JD
but I
Vance.
thought I'd at least try. Oh, this is pointless. This is not gonna work. Wait, what? It broke. I couldn't believe it, but there it was. I was staring at a hole in the barriers. This is insane. I can break barriers now? Ah,
That's
thank
insane.
you, parkour god. Let's go. I got rid of more of the barriers until there was a space big enough to jump through. All right, let me make sure I'm not hitting my head on any of these. And now it's time to go save everyone. I did it. I was now inside the parkour temple, and I was one step closer to getting back up to the top. Now that I was in the
A
temple,
guy like
it was
me,
time
given
to
this
start
position at
actually
this
coming
point,
up
just
with a plan.
submits to the
I was
way
gonna have
society
to find
is
a way
now.
to somehow get back into the
Like,
arena
I
and
could like
fight
up
the
in the whole
champion. And
system,
even if I
but
do
I'm like
manage
way
to do
too
that, I still
indoctrinated
have to
into
worry
it
about
now.
beating him, which is a whole nother story. My rough draft of a plan involved grabbing
That's the next
blocks, and
generation's
I thought I could
problem.
get some here, but the chests were empty. Those chests were usually filled with blocks for the pros to do their daily tasks, but
That is
someone
so
got
streamer.
rid of all of them. My idea of getting blocks was already off to a bad start, but I had a backup plan for where I could go to get more. I made it back up to the second layer of Parkour Civilization, but now was no time to celebrate. I still had such a long way to go to get up to the third layer, and time was running out. I made my way over to the place where I could get all the blocks I needed. The parkour training grounds should have thousands of blocks I could use. The last time I was in here, I was training to rank up to become a master, but something was off. The course I built to practice to rank up was still here. This doesn't make sense. Have all of the pros just been practicing this course I built? But that's when my situation just got a whole lot worse. No, come on, they can't be empty. Why are they empty? All of these chests should have been filled with blocks to build parkour jumps, but they were
No one's
all
doing their
empty.
damn
Okay,
job.
this is not good. This is really not good.
Probably 'cause you
Something
upended
strange was
society
going on, and
by
I
attempting to
needed find some
challenge, like,
answers. I took a trip back to where I used
not
to
God,
live when
but
I was
one
a
step
parkour
below
pro.
God.
If there was anyone I could trust to talk to, it would be my neighbor.
Break the
and
tree
that
right
was
there.
assuming he was still alive.
He's an
I
idiot.
found the house where my neighbor used to live, and thankfully, Parkour Civilization hadn't claimed him just yet.
Egbo, you're alive, and you're the parkour champion?
Well, I'm not really the champion. I mean, I guess technically I am. I don't know.
This guy's
It's
a
long
loser, bro.
story.
How does he
I asked
not
my
know
neighbor
that,
what was
like,
going on, and he said everything has changed.
the
He said
society
that
has
parkour
shifted.
pros aren't allowed to go down to the noob level anymore, and some masters came down and took every block, and they can't even practice anymore. This was it. This was truly the end of Parkour Civilization. First, it was the noobs in danger. Now the pros are, and soon it might even be the masters. One by one, the parkour champion is taking away the free will of everyone. And if I don't end this now, there will be no one left to oppose him. All right,
Crazy
no
how, like, you
pressure.
can't
The
even have,
fate of
like,
the
two
world is in
male
my hands,
platonic
and now I have to
characters,
speedrun one of the
platonic
hardest parkour
relationship
courses
anymore
there is.
without
Unlike getting up
people
to
wanting
the
to
pro level,
sexualize
there
them
was
in their
no easy
relationship.
way up to the master level.
What happened
If
to
you
just
wanted to
boys
get
being
back,
boys?
you had to do the course. Even though I've made this course before, this was
Where's your
different.
agenda
Time was
involved,
running
guys?
out, meaning I couldn't waste any taking this parkour course slow. And I can't afford to miss a single jump, because if I do, well, then I guess the parkour god trusted the wrong person. Luckily, I made the course, and I was now at the master level.
Bro, pay
And
attention
now
to the
I was at
plot,
one
bro.
part of
I
my
don't know if you
master
just
plan,
cut on.
which,
I don't
well,
gav.
has not been going to plan at all. If
I don't
get
give a
these gold
fuck.
boots, okay, thank you. Finally, something goes according to my plan. I didn't know if I would still get master boots if I had champion boots on, but luckily, I got an extra pair. Now that I was on the master level, I had to blend in. Any one of these masters could be working for the champion, and if they saw me
True.
with champion boots on, well, that's attention that I definitely do not want right now. At
It's
least
the-
with the
that's the
gold boots
smartest
on,
thing
the
this
people
guy's
working
thought of
for the
this
champion
entire
might
series.
not recognize me. Now was the next part of my plan. plan. If I have any shot at all of getting back into the arena, I was gonna need the parkour master that saved my life. But when I went into the secret room in the parkour temple, he was nowhere to be found. Of course, I knew it was too good to be true to have two things in my plan go smoothly. Now I gotta improvise. Now I had to figure out where the parkour master lived, and I had no way of knowing which house he had. The
It's
only
awesome
thing
to
I
me,
could
like
do
the
is
sheer like sway that like just the Minecraft community even still has. That like somehow you guys like meme this into like being something relevant that streamers should watch. I didn't watch anything about this prior to this. Like I just got in this and I'm now almost watched the whole thing. And now I think it's so funny that like Stans was like watching this morning. Like that guy's like 30. He has a wife, bro. He owns a home. And you made him sit down and watch this.
sit and wait for
He's
him
a
to
wife
show
guy.
up. But if I stayed down here, I run the risk of the masters on the champion's side finding me. I needed somewhere that would at least buy me a little more time, and the only place I thought of was to wait at
And he
the
was even
very
tweeting
top of
after,
the
like, oh, that
parkour
was cinema.
staircase.
Like, you're
At
just
least here,
gaslighting
I
guys,
won't be
bro.
seen that easily, but if I had to get down fast, I had no water bucket to save me. I realized I was standing so close to the barrier between the master and the champion
Northern Lion
levels,
is gonna
and
watch
now
this
I
tomorrow.
have champion boots, meaning if I put these on, will I be able to see what life is like at the champion level? But before I could put them on, I saw the parkour master I was looking for. Now this is the part I was not looking forward to. The only way I can follow the parkour master is by taking fall damage, and I'm just hoping that the drop to his house isn't
Crazy.
too far. And of course it's a 50 block drop. I'm never surviving that. Oh man, I have an idea and I don't like it. Yep, this is officially the worst idea I've ever had. Okay, no more thinking, let's just do this. I got momentum and I jumped.
Wouldn't
I
it
thought
be
it was
smart
too
to
short,
equip
but I
your-
made it. Oh, that was so
your
crazy.
champion
I
boots
know
so that
the
you have
parkour
the
god
increased,
does not
like,
me for that
distance
one.
you can
Even
go?
though I barely survived, I found the parkour master without being caught. And now it was time to carry out my plan to save Parkour Civilization. I told the master everything that happened.
Not
and I
in
showed
public?
him
I mean,
that
no
I
one
had
was saw him
champion
there. He
boots.
could just
I
put
told
him back
that
on
if
right
I was
after.
gonna beat the champion, I would need his help.
I can't believe you survived and you met the parkour god. We can actually save everyone. Just tell me what I need to do and I'll do it.
I had the master give me some blocks.
I can't
and
believe
told
you
him
met
to
God.
Wait here for the next part of my plan. If everything goes right, I should have everything I need to get back into the arena and defeat the parkour champion. But that's assuming
Thanks,
everything
Grant.
goes right, and so far it hasn't worked out that way. I jumped over to the parkour bank. To get back into the arena, I was gonna need more difficult blocks to build parkour with, and I think I know how to get some.
Hey man, I don't mean to assume anything, but the top floor is for people with money. You can come back when you're rich though.
Upstairs must be the place where the bank keeps their harder blocks.
Sir, you're not allowed to go up there.
Sorry, man. Got a bank to
Dude,
rob. Okay, never mind. I was expecting to see places where I could buy flower pots and candles, but instead, there was just a massive box with a door.
Sir, this is a private vault for one of our most valuable customers. You have to leave immediately.
A private vault? I guess that might work.
You're not getting into this vault. No amount of money could make me open this door.
No amount of money? Man, this guy clearly has never heard of one of my bribes before.
Just stop. It's not even worth it. What?
What do you say you open the door now? I take it you don't see it
that's
backwards
motion.
360 too often.
Okay, well I have to let you in now.
Let's go. I still got it.
Please just don't take anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely not listening to that. I started looking around the vault for anything I could use, but most of the chests were empty until I finally stumbled upon a water bucket.
But without his
Okay, I need
360
blocks, but I
Shaq
guess I'll
Celtic.
take this. I don't get
Actually
it.
true,
Whoever
though. He
owns
is
this
kinda
vault
carried by
supposedly
360.
rich, and the only thing I found is a water bucket. And 16 blocks, never mind. I thought this vault was a dead end until it wasn't. In the last barrel, I found 16 brewing stands. Now, my plan could actually work. It was time to go defeat the parkour champion.
Sir, I just wanted to let you know someone got into your vault.
You're the only one who has access to it, so explain to me how that happened.
I mean, I'm sorry, sir, but he bribed me with a backwards 360. I had to.
A backwards 360? There's no one that can do a... No, how is this possible?
You know,
Ace
someone
stinks,
told me
bro.
something interesting about brewing stand jumps. They're not just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want. That's why I wish you the best of luck in this parkour battle, because if you don't make this jump, you're getting the slowness effect. I watched as Siwat tried to defend my attack, but he failed. Alright, now
I
it's
thought he
time for
made
some
it.
answers. I need you to tell me how to beat the parkour champion.
You're crazy if you think I'm telling you that.
Yep, I thought you might say that. Let's see, 3 block. Oh, that's plenty. Alright, one more chance to tell me, unless you want to defend another one of my attacks.
I think I can handle a 3 block.
Alright, man, if you think you can make this jump with slowness, be my guest. I'm just gonna let you know now that it's not possible, so in a couple jumps, you'll lose everything.
Okay, wait, don't. I'll tell you. Please, I like my life here.
Well, that was easy.
Dude, that dialogue was awesome.
I can't believe I'm telling
Holy
you this.
shit. Wait, that
The
was like some of the best dialogue I've ever seen. Like, it was so unnecessary.
I need you to tell me how to beat the parkour champion.
You're crazy if you think I'm telling you that.
Yep, I thought you might say that. Let's see, 3 block. Oh, that's plenty. All right, one more chance to tell me, unless you want to defend another one of my attacks.
I think I can handle a 3 block.
All right, man, if you think you can make this jump with slowness, be my guest. I'm just gonna let you know now that it's not possible, so in a couple jumps, you'll lose everything.
Okay, wait, don't. I'll tell you. Please, I like my life here.
Well, that was easy.
I can't believe I'm telling you this. The champion uses barrier blocks to parkour. He's the only one that has any left.
He built his parkour jumps with barriers. That means I was right. The 5-block jump was impossible. He just used a barrier. Okay, wait so if he
like
uses
cheating.
barriers for his attacks, how do I defend against that?
Dude, if the parkour champion finds out about this, I'm gonna lose everything.
I don't care. Just tell me.
Fine. There's a secret
Folded
rule in
instantly.
parkour battles that says if you build a harder jump than an opponent's attack, your opponent will have to do that jump instead.
That's how I beat him. I can just attack with
A
a harder
secret
jump.
rule.
Even if he does use barriers for his attacks, I just have to build better ones. Oh man, this is crazy. All right, let's do this. You need to send me back to the arena
But
like
of
you
course.
did before. And this time, I'm only fighting the champion.
Okay, so if you let me attack you, what's stopping me from just getting rid of you once and for all?
Yeah, I thought you might say that. That's why I got one of the best parkour masters I know to watch you at all times. And if he finds out I don't make it into the arena, let's just say you won't see the attack coming before it hits you.
Oh man, how do you even do these jumps? I really hope Ebbo's plan works. There's no way I can make one of these.
Just as I thought, Siwat had no choice but to listen to me. Now, all that I was hoping for is that I would wake up in the arena. I knew Siwat couldn't be trusted, but I had no choice. This was the only way I could get back into the arena, and luckily,
Almost
it worked.
done.
Now, I could battle the parkour champion,
Surely.
and this time, it was gonna be different. I got all of the blocks I needed, and I
So
made my
true,
way
Tommy.
into the arena. Now, it was time to see if Siwat was gonna uphold his end of the deal, but he did. Standing in front of me was the champion of Parkour Civilization. All right, let's go save everyone.
I should have known the old man would give his boots to you.
What? Old man?
Doesn't matter. You can try as many times as you want, but your fate
Oh,
remains the
voiceover
same.
Pete.
The parkour god didn't just give me random champion boots, he gave me the old man's. He was the old parkour champion. Okay, this is a lot to think about right now. I just gotta worry about defending this attack. Well, Siwat got me this far, but now it's time to see if he was really telling the truth. The champion's attack was technically only a 4-block jump with a barrier, so the parkour combo I was about to do should be harder. I countered with a 3-block 360
Whoa.
to a 3-block fence jump.
What?
The parkour champion looked confused, and suddenly his attack disappeared. It worked. It actually worked. The secret rule Siwat told me about was real, and now
No
the champion
way.
has no choice but to defend my attack. Except just when I thought I had the upper hand in the battle, the champion pulled out barrier blocks. Instead
Here
of
we go,
building my
bro.
jump, the champion built some invisible parkour combo. The barriers were invisible.
It's not
and I
even
had no way
fair.
of
How do
knowing
I-
what sort of parkour combo he
Odds,
built.
ref.
But whatever it was better than my attack, and my attack was now erased. That only left me with one choice, and I would have to build something even harder. I didn't even know what the champion built, so I couldn't hold back on this next attack. I knew I had to risk it all. I pulled out a 180 vertical flower pot jump into a backwards
Insane.
360 candle
Just
jump.
absolutely
and
insane.
I made it. The parkour champion's attack was erased, and he had no choice but to either try my attack or build a harder one. But the parkour champion wasn't phased, and he countered my attack with the hardest known jumps in Parkour Civilization. These were Neo jumps, and he did 2 in a row.
What?
Jumps where you have to jump around a block in midair. I knew I couldn't do these jumps, and this was not the time to try them. But the parkour champion set the bar high, meaning if my next attack isn't harder than his, I lose everything. But if I don't make this jump I'm about to build, my entire journey is
Yo,
over.
stands,
but that
yes,
means
sir.
the same
Hell
goes
yeah.
for the parkour
Where's that
champion.
been?
Any one of these attacks will do more than 10 hearts. That means I have to make this. The parkour god trusted me with these boots to save everyone. And for the first time in my life, I actually felt like I was worthy of them. That I was worthy of being the parkour champion.
What? This shouldn't be happening.
I thought I had bested the parkour champion, but I was wrong.
This ends now.
The parkour champion built an attack that was directly over the void.
Either you go down or we both go down.
This was the end. The
Oh,
parkour
you literally have
champion
God on
knew
your
he
side.
lost the battle. So
Take
he
that
built
deal.
the
You go
jump
both,
that would
God-
take
God
us
saves
both
you.
down.
GG.
And there's nothing I can do to defend myself. I knew deep down that this was most likely my last jump in Parkour Civilization. But this time, I wasn't gonna give up. Parkour God, if you're watching me, please just give me the strength for one last
You watch
jump.
the sequel too? Fuck no.
I didn't expect my feet to hit the ground again, but they did. And when I turned around, the parkour champion had fallen.
Wow.
I actually
Wait, never mind.
won.
Maybe we
It's
do need to
over,
watch the
right?
sequel.
I'm the new parkour champion. I'm
Never mind,
supposed
that
to be
just
the
saved
one
it. That
who
was
can
awesome.
make the rules and save everyone. So how do I do that? But as I was standing there, something started to happen. My items
Sub-goal
in my
for
inventory
sequel?
were gone,
Sure.
and I got teleported
Maybe not this
to
sub-goal.
the
It's
parkour
only 12
temple.
subs away.
When I walked outside, I looked around and I realized there was
It's
nothing
probably not even a
above
good
me.
sequel,
And
let's
that's
be
what I
real.
remember something the parkour master said to me. He told me that the champion is the only one who knows the way up. I turned around and looked at the parkour temple, and where there was nothing before, there was now a way up to get to the top of Parkour Civilization. That means
Whoa.
my journey wasn't done yet. I still had to make it to the top. Luckily, I'm now considered the best in Parkour Civilization, so if there's anyone who can make the jumps, it was me. Only one more set of jumps stood between me and the top. I had always dreamed of this day when I'd look up and I'd see nothing above me. But I never would have imagined what I'd have to go through to get here. Every jump
I'm
I
actually
made
about to go
and
to
every
sleep.
jump I failed all led me to this point. To make it
I've
to
been
the
sitting here
top
with no
of
Vyvanse for 2
Parkour
hours watching this.
Civilization. And now I was here, and there was nothing, just pure emptiness and only the sky. I didn't have any idea of
It's
what to do
exhausted
until
me.
I saw a structure in the distance. I walked over and I saw blocks I've never seen before in Parkour Civilization. They were command blocks, and they were placed in front of a throne. I stepped up
Whoa.
onto the throne and I got my pair of champion boots. But this time, they weren't someone else's. They were mine. It only makes sense that doing parkour on command blocks gives me the power to make the rules of Parkour Civilization. But before I start completely
Course.
changing the entire rules of society, I needed to do something first.
Kill your what?
Well, I think it's time I give these back. I have a feeling you'll probably be needing them.
F-Bo, you did it. You saved us.
No, I didn't do anything. It was only possible because of you. And that's why I think you should be the champion. I don't know what to do with
Fucking
Parkour
idiot.
Civilization, but you were the champion. You know how to fix things. I just don't think I'm ready to be the— Whoa, what are you doing?
F-Bo, you think all of this was for me to become the champion again? I'm old, and you know Parkour Civilization better than I ever could.
Well,
So why would you
alright,
throw it
I'm gonna
away?
need your help. With every 4-block jump on the command blocks, I can change the rules of Parkour Civilization. And with the help of the old champion, I'm not just gonna make
Wait, how do you
things
get
go
back
back
up
to the
without
way
the
they were.
boots?
I'm gonna make things better than they
Are
ever
you
were.
kidding me? After all this bullshit of like lore and like planning, he tosses the fucking diamond boots into the lava? He had his own pair? When the fuck did he have? He had 2 pairs? He has 2? He got his own pair. When did he get 2? He had 2 pairs, idiot. He got one after winning. Yeah, it's still stupid.
Parkour was never about making or failing a jump. It was about
Why even
getting
have
up
him throw
and
the boots
trying
away
again.
at that point?
The parkour god told me as long as you can parkour, there is always a way. And in my Parkour Civilization, people will always have a chance to try again.
I kind of like getting called white trash.
I do too.
Because it means we don't really give a.
First time I smoked pot, I was like 9 years old.
Really?
What the f is that?
Oh my
Wait,
god,
wait,
okay.
What about this?
This has been like the most hyped up reveal ever. I want to meet Pookie so bad.
10 years from now, my teeth could be touching my toes. Who knows that?
true.
But not today, my brother.
This is hilarious. I need to talk to a therapist.
So who's your biggest like celebrity crush?
I recently
He's got
hooked up with
jokes,
one of my
bro.
celebrity crushes.
What?
Now we're watching that on Talk Tuesday. We're not watching that today. Bro, I was gonna stream Deadlock. I'm not even kidding. I need to take a nap. I'm supposed to go out tonight, and I'm way too tired after watching that. I'm not even kidding. This just took everything out of me. This took it all out. This took everything out of me. I've never taken a nap in my life, and I'm really gonna try. Wasted 2 hours. It was not waste 2 hours. I got a golden Kappa hype train. I got a bunch of subs. We had a good bit of viewers all day. It was a great stream. You didn't enjoy it? Watch yesterday's. Yesterday's stream was great. It was good debate, commentary. I was funny during Deadlock. It was great. It's been a good couple streams. It's been a good week. Been a good week, bro. It really has. Let's raid somebody, I suppose. Let's spread the love, man. Spread love. I'm gonna raid Liam. His mate kept asking the whole stream, and I like Liam. I'll see you guys. Have a great night. Have a great night, everyone. See you later.
Goodbye. Hope you guys had fun. See ya.
Bye bye.